Hello!
Hello, everybody.
I am in the process of trying to find pattern pieces. I'm folding up the old pattern pieces that we've already done in between stuff, and I think I'm getting to the point where I can uncover where the backpack was. And if it's not here, shit. Well, we'll cross that road when we get there. Hello, Martin. Hello, Blister. Hello, Hype. Hello. We are doing relatively well. We finished this. I still have it sitting here. Finished this on stream last time, and then played some Minecraft on Monday, which was fun.
Here's my chat. There we go.
Hello, Plague Bunny. What's up, Alex?
Hello, everybody.
I think that we will do another Minecraft stream on Monday, because everyone seems to like that.
Yeah, I had fun with it.
You know, that's not a leather pod item. Why is that here?
What is it? Oh. Yeah, that's definitely not for your leather. Did you... Where did... What? Hmm? Why do you have that there?
Why do I have that there? Just a random barrel. And yes, Hype, Minecraft in Kyo server.
Yeah.
That is where we have been holed up.
In lieu of Maze being gone.
Yeah.
For
I'm
now. She'll be back.
cleaning my desk off a little bit, so I apologize if you hear some noises in the background.
You're fine.
I'm just saying.
Got my hands full with other games currently. Yeah, the one you were playing earlier looked pretty fun.
I didn't get a chance to pop in, but is it similar to Persona?
It's made by the art is made by the same people as Persona.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So it's got the same style as the third one, which is the one he played on streams.
Yeah, I remember that. I was there.
I'm just making sure. I had to specify because
Why did I
when
keep
I told him
ordering
that,
these?
I don't know. But when I was watching him play it, I was just like, yeah, this looks like the Persona art style. And he's just like, well, it's not the Persona art style. I was like, well, it's the only one I know. He's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Why
You're gonna
is
move
there-
all the chickens to the particle accelerator?
Why is there a random Ziploc out here?
You probably had something in it at some point. I don't know what, but, I mean, it's you. You had something. Oh, was it the pins? Did you have the pins in it?
I know these are part of it.
Hi, Kappas.
I know that all the four of those things are part of the design. Now where's the design?
We
I know
probably
that
should have put it
that
away.
was part of the design too.
We probably should have put it all away.
Should have.
In the same place.
But we didn't.
I think I had told you to at some point.
I might have put it away. Forester Leathercraft, what is this? Oh! Okay, well that doesn't need to be out right now. I have the... I'm gonna be making that later. Not today,
Okay.
but the sling for my trapdoor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh goodness, I thought I got these Okay, okay, what are the... No, that's part of the... Well, okay. Now I'm just... Did I put it away?
I think you did.
That doesn't sound like me.
I know, but I think I made you put it away because you were working on a different thing.
That doesn't sound like me. Why would I do that?
Blister, you can't keep eating his patterns.
This is just a bag of paper.
Why do you have a bag of paper?
I don't know. Oh, these are... Oh, okay, these are glove patterns. Okay, hold on, wait.
You do know, in fact.
Okay, is it this bag? That's unlabeled?
Could be.
Oh, Chad, I'm actually stupid.
Is it right here? Did you just set everything on top of it?
I set everything on top of the printer.
Oh.
Chad, I'm actually stupid.
Right.
It's like right here.
Alright, well, hey, you found it. That's what's important.
I'm gonna go put this somewhere else.
It's a good idea.
Cleaned, actually. Use it. Like the short barrels.
Good job finding it. You did it.
Okay, now I have to clean the rest of my desk off because I've got a bunch of shit still on here. I still have those nasty fake cigarette candies out here.
Ah, excellent.
It feels a little bit better. I will need to clean that table off a little bit better. I'm slowly getting to the bottom of the pile. I need to finish. I need to finish that other thing. I need to start sewing on that.
And you also have...
I have a lot of things I gotta get done, chat.
I mean, you've been doing good.
Not really.
Oh, babe, you
did I
might
do?
want to stop sharing screens.
That would probably help my
Computer? Yes.
yeah, a little bit.
But you have been doing projects.
I have been, but what I mean is, I need to clear that table so I can actually use that. I have a second table, chat, and right now it's just a junk table.
There's been a second table.
So this table that y'all see is my streaming table, and it's my cutting table, and it's everything right now. It's supposed to be just cutting and streaming and stamping. The other table is supposed to be for staging and figuring out where the patterns are supposed to lay and stuff like that, so that I can look over and see, okay, I need to do this one next. I can't get to that right now. It is a drafting table, and it is covered in paper.
That may be a project for this week.
Another day. Not today.
No, that's why.
Because right now, I mean, my table's still a mess.
Eventually, you'll be able to play at your desk again.
Yeah, one thing at a time.
Yeah, I know.
You hate the second table? I wouldn't. I'm pretty sure it's lead paint. It's an old 50s kitchen table.
Yeah, probably, honestly.
I wouldn't recommend it. It looks like it's... I bought it at an antique store because the paint on it is chipping so bad that it looks like it's seen a nuclear bomb, and I thought that was
Might
neat.
have. To be fair, it might have.
I'll put these away. I do not remember what they were used for. What did I even sew that was brown?
Probably one of the belts.
How long ago was that?
Ages. That was when you decided you hated working on,
Well, I haven't sewed any of the belts yet. I just have them all stamped out. We still have to. We still have to put a thing on stream and let people, or put it somewhere and let people like do a coloring book kind of thing, so I can get some ideas what people want to see. Eventually, this is not the right bag. Why do I have a... I know why I have this out. I was gonna use a different thing, though.
How's everybody doing tonight? You having a good time? You hanging in there?
I'm struggling a bit.
I feel it.
The ADHD is strong. I'm fighting to actually do work.
You got this, babe. That's why you're cleaning instead.
No. I don't want to do that either. I just kind of want to stare at it.
Well, we can't do that.
Every step I take is
I'm glad
one
you
step
slept great. Murder.
further than I was before.
It's true. Gotta go little bits at a time, Kobold. You'll get there.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I ordered a goddamn stamp that never showed up.
Oh, do you want me to check it? Was it on Amazon?
No. I believe it was on Etsy.
Okay, I'll check.
I ordered it before I went to Japan, and it never showed up.
One of the bonuses of us knowing each other's logins, I suppose.
Yep.
Or of me knowing yours, since I don't know that you actually know any of mine.
I kind of do. If my brain would let me remember the passwords.
Let's see. The label has been created, but it has not been sent yet.
I don't like that.
It's from Serbia, so...
Well...
It says between June 20th to the 28th. And there is tracking, so let me see where it is.
Oh, it's in...
USPS awaiting item. So...
Wunderbar.
It's sending from Serbia. It'll probably be a little bit.
Well, it said 20th to 28th.
Yeah. And it's the 24th, so there's still a couple days.
It's stuck in transit. Yippee.
Well, it's stuck in cross-country transit currently. It's fine. It'll get
One of these
here.
days I'm gonna make a freaking rack for all of my masks and such.
That'd be nice. Eventually you will have that.
Okay.
Eventually you'll have a whole storeroom that you can put all your stuff in.
Oh.
Won't that be
I may
nice?
have to reinvent the blacksmith
The
a
wheel?
bit, since I do a lot more leatherworking than I do metalsmithing at this point. I still want to
Yeah.
have an area, but
But we have time to design that.
oh, I know. That's going to be something I have to build.
Yeah.
That's going to be a
But
shack.
I'll be there to help you.
Right, but that'll be a shack.
It's true. But we'll work on it together. Maybe I'll take
I
some
can see the
woodworking and
streams
building
now.
classes.
Build a shack with me.
Welcome to our she shed. We are doing our best.
What is that? Do I need that? I'm gonna say no. I don't know what that is. Okay, chat. I swear I bought masking tape.
You did.
Does anyone know what I did with it?
Is it in the living room?
Yeah, I could go check. Because I'm gonna need that. Because it looks like I got all the pattern pieces cut out. I just need to,
Tape it together so that you can do the
Yeah.
holes. Hi, Tags. Hope you're doing good.
Hello, Tegu. I am cleaning off this mess. Okay, that is going up here. And that's coming over here. Right? Because this is garbage. I can see the white of my table again. This can go over here.
Tegu said, I've got some tape on my table if you need it. Wouldn't that be sick if that's how that worked?
You just reach through the computer? Yeah.
But also no, because people would use it for bad things.
I can't imagine at all how that could be used for evil.
I can. I know you would use it for evil. Ooh, piece of candy.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Just because there's a live stream of the of the National Reserve doesn't mean I.
Yeah, Kobold, you are specifically the reason why we are not allowed to have that.
It's not my fault. Why would they stream that?
Ghost innocent, I swear. You shouldn't swear. It's not good for your health.
Actually, it is.
Scientifically, it's good for intelligence, but not for health.
And, no, it's good for your health too.
I don't know about that one.
No, actually, it is good for your health. Scientifically, I remember reading a thing about it in high school, and I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah!"
Don't take Kobold's advice on it.
No, I'm not. This isn't even like a me joking around thing. I genuinely remember reading this in high school. So, and it could be old information. Could not. It could be debunked now, but it uses a different part of your brain than the speech function, and it actually produces a endorphin when you cuss. Which is why when you get really mad and you cuss, you feel kind of better. I still like these cups.
I know you do.
I wish that my one complaint is that they don't have the little handles like my little lead cup does.
Well, you could always put a handle on them.
Okay, yeah. I have to learn how to make those. I don't know how to make those. I have to learn how to make those. Those are like really small. Okay, I don't.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm a little bit more comfortable with my table now. I will set this over.
Over. Kobold.
Thinking. I'm setting it on top of the butter pants. So I remember, because I have to sew the strap on that still.
Okay.
I haven't had time to do it yet. I will do it, just haven't had time.
Yeah, I know.
I don't.
You were busy this weekend.
I think I want to do the straps today, but.
Okay.
There's a lot of fucking pieces here. I have no idea which ones are which.
You should have labeled them. I thought I told you to do
I
that.
think I did. So we're gonna find out if I did.
I think you did. Chat, does anybody remember if Kobold... Well, I guess we can just...
That's why the name of the stream is Where Was I?
Yeah, he forgore.
Well, I know what that one is.
He forgot.
I know exactly what that one is. That fits this piece.
Forgot.
So that's one of the pocket pieces. I think I need to cut out the main bit?
The big piece, yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, I know I'm not cutting out any of these, because these are not... That's not... Why did I... Chat, why did I highlight this? Why did I circle
You must
this?
have had a reason.
I circled this.
It must have been important.
Oh!
Oh, is it coming back?
Oh, wait. I remember why I circled it. At least I remember why I circled it. That's for the, like, on your bag, Far. That's the handle.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's literally
Alright.
the pattern from that I'm stealing pieces from, because I like the way that
Excellent.
they're shaped better. Shit. Wait. Didn't I write it down in a book?
I think so.
Chat, I think I wrote it down in a book.
Now we gotta figure...
Now we gotta find
See,
the
this
book,
is-
chat.
Welcome to one of the regular types of situations that you may find yourself in with your Kobold.
Chat, where did you see me put the book?
I thought it was over by the heads, maybe?
It's not.
Is it underneath the materials?
I put it
Oh, there
above
you go.
me.
Oh, hey, there you go.
It's in here somewhere.
Good job, Kobold.
Chad, I didn't write down what I'm looking for in this book.
Is there another book?
Was there another book?
I thought it was like a lined paper kind of book. Of which
Who
you
knows? Okay.
I can always go back and look at the stream to see what you were talking about wanting to do with it next time.
Okay, so... Okay. We're gonna do this right now. We're gonna make decisions right fucking now. And I'm gonna write it on the picture, so I know.
Okay.
Does this Sharpie work? Yes. Okay. So
Huzzah.
we know it's red thread.
Okay.
Now, I have a lot of that.
Okay.
I'm circling it so that I can see it better. Okay. The flap is gator, right?
Oh, I wrote that down for you.
Did you?
Oh, take care, Alex. It's okay.
Good night,
Yes,
Alex.
I think I did.
I
Hold on.
appreciate you coming in.
I think I had it in my notes app.
Oh my god, that would
Honestly,
be so
hold on.
amazing.
Hold on. Notepad.
That would be so amazing.
Because I think I did it for the measurements.
I'm having some rye.
Yes, actually, I do. Okay, so, starting on the top. The first one is 2 layers. 1 layer black chrome tan calf skin, other layer 3-ounce regular veg tan.
Wait. What do you mean by
Second
top?
I don't know. This was you doing the measurements.
Oh no, that was I know you dictated me. And I have no idea what that means. Thanks, brain! You fucking asshole. Past Kobold's a dick.
That's what I said. Okay, so hold on. I imagine that the top one is the same size as the flap.
The top one is the same size as the flap?
Yes, because the flap has 1 layer fake gator, 1 layer chrome tan.
Hold on, that's incredibly helpful. One layer. I'm gonna say gator.
Yep.
1 layer. I know what that means. Layer. CT chrome tan.
Okay.
The belts I know for a fact are just 1 layer. They're belts.
Okay. So
that
then
I'm
there
not gonna
should
write
be
down.
2 17.5 or 17 by 5.5s.
Hold on. What does that mean?
Because these are the measurements.
17 5.5s. Is that the sides?
I think
Maybe?
so.
Let's find out.
Both
Shall
will get
we?
1 layer of black calf skin and 1 layer of veg tan.
I have a tape measure. Please be 17. This is... Oh, wait a minute. But that was... Okay. So we're going to have to figure this out because remember I cut it down.
Okay.
So... 17 by what?
5.5.
I'm pretty sure that's the same. Yes. I'm going to call those the sides.
Okay. So those will each get 1 layer of black calf skin and 1 layer of veg tan.
And I'm going to go out on a limb and say I didn't specify what weight.
No, but I do have the price for it.
That might help, actually. We'll get to that then. Okay, so we know that the sides are 1 CT, 1
VT.
VT. I know that this flap's gonna be
There was a 17 by 12.5, which I think is both the flap and the other big piece.
What are those?
Okay, so the first one, which is the 12.5 by 17, is one layer of chrome tan calf skin and one layer of 3-ounce regular veg tan.
Okay, so that's definitely one of the body pieces, not the flap.
Yeah. No, but the flap one was the one that has gator, which is because it says same
it's
as
just
the
chrome
first.
tan and gator. We already got that one figured out.
Yep.
So this is a layer of veg tan and a layer of chrome tan.
Yep.
One VT, one CT. I'm gonna forget what that means 6 months from now when I pick this project back up. Equals chrome.
Yeah.
I'm putting a legend. VT equals veg tan.
And then you said
Gator
second
equals
GT.
cow embossed gator. Okay. Still can't legally own that.
So that's
shit.
the first one and the third one, or the first one, the fourth one, and the sides that we've done. The second one will be 2 layers black chrome tan and 1 layer of veg tan for the laptop pouch, you said.
Okay, whoa. Laptop pouch.
2 layer chrome tan, 1 layer veg tan.
2 layer chrome tan, 1 layer veg tan?
I don't know why.
Wait, wait. So, here's my thought process. This is for the back. I know this for sure. So, back. So, you've got the veg tan on the outside, right?
Yeah.
VT. Then a nice plush layer of CT, chrome tan. And then another layer of chrome tan that's got a cut for the zipper.
Yeah, I think that's what you were intending.
So this has a laptop pouch.
That's what it sounds like. Alright, and then we do have another, which are the 4.75 by 6.25. We had 2 of those.
That's these. The inner pockets, yes. What are those?
Only 1 layer of veg tan.
Okay. That's
and then
it?
the last one...
Oh, no. Would that be the pockets?
Maybe 2 layers, 1 layer veg tan, other layer black chrome tan.
That's probably for the straps.
It could be. Well, I don't know.
It might be for the bottom. How big is it?
Oh, could be. It says last one. Might be the 7.25 by 12.5.
That's it.
Okay.
That's the bottom.
Hi, Aiden. Doing well.
Hello,
I'm
Aiden.
helping Kobold sort
Trying
out his
to remember. Also,
It's been a
drinking.
couple months since he worked on this.
In between the working on this backpack, because I had to buy materials, I bought a I bought a pattern for the pants that we did on stream, and I did a whole purse for Mama Bold, and I went to Japan. So I am trying to remember how to do this.
Yeah. I thankfully wrote down a bunch of notes for him. I dictated a bunch of notes, but I'm gonna be real, these notes aren't even helpful to him at this point.
I don't even know what the hell I was talking about.
He had assured me that he would know what he was talking about when he came back and read them. He said, I'll absolutely remember exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, because
I don't.
I'll just read you exactly what he wrote me.
No, it's okay.
Or not what he wrote me, just what he spoke to me. Starting on the top, the first one is 2 layers. That's going to be 1 layer of black chrome tan calf skin. Other layer 3-ounce regular veg tan will be covered. Second one will be 2 layers of black chrome tan and 1 layer of veg tan for laptop pouch. The two 17 by 5.5s are identical and will both have 1 layer of black calf skin and 1 layer of veg tan. 1 layer fake gator, 1 layer chrome tan, 12.5 by 17, same amount as first one. 4.75 by 6.25 will only be 1 layer of veg tan. Last one will be 2 layers, 1 layer veg tan, other layer of black chrome tan calf skin.
Hey, yo, real talk, that actually all made sense.
Okay.
Now
yeah,
that you
okay.
said it out loud?
Yeah, I was going to say, let me read it out loud for you at least, because maybe it'll... Okay. God damn it, Kobold. You're doing birthday art for yourself. Well, I hope you'll have a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Do you happen to have a picture of your character? Would you like to drop it in my server and I'll see if I can do you a doodle? Doodle ya dude.
Okay, so what we're gonna do first...
is cry in the corner because you don't remember where the fuck you were?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do the flap first.
Okay.
Because I know for sure what that has to be. That's the... I also have to... let me do... How thin is that gator skin?
I don't know. You didn't tell me the ounce for it.
No, I don't even know. Let me grab it.
Well, at least you have an ounce measure that you
FYI,
can
chat,
use.
just prefacing here, it's not real gator. I legally can't own that in California.
It is not real alligator leather.
It is embossed cow.
Yep.
And it's very thin. I was hoping this would be thicker.
Oh, I saw it. Don't worry, Martin. I saw it. I liked it. Oh, you didn't get the screen names for everybody. I don't know that Blister has a Twitter. And I also don't know that Boy does. I don't know, actually.
1.1 millimeters.
Blister's digging a hole.
You've gotta be kidding me. Well, it's 3 ounce.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Well, hold on.
A little bit on the thicker spectrum. Yeah.
In
well,
places.
yeah, it's gonna be.
In other places, 1.4. No, it's between 3 and 4 ounces. Which is 3 ounce. Okay, so this mixed with the chrome tan should be plenty thick for a flap, and let it still be flexible.
Flexy.
Who's the pictures? Oh, well, I'm the blue one.
I'm the bunny. You know that. Blister is the one that looks like Luca, the pink hair, and then Boy is the other one.
Chat, we have a decision to make.
Uh-oh.
Which way do we want the grain to go?
That's a good question. Hey, Eden, your character looks similar to mine. That's funny.
Okay, hold on.
I will help. Hold on, I just need to get on to Whopper.
The hell is this?
Let's see. So it's me on the left, Kobold,
This
Blister, and Boy.
This is the flap.
Okay, you found the flap. That's good.
This is the flap. There are many flaps like it, but this one is the flap.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, so... Okay, we're gonna move the garbage that I'm gonna be using later. We have a decision to make. Yo, yeah, you can see it. Okay, perfect. Okay, chat, so... I'm thinking we want the pattern to go this way, right? So that the grain is going downwards, not sideways. Where do we want to do it? Do we want it to be in between two?
Yeah.
Or do we want it to be like with just one down the middle?
Oh, hi, Keo.
Hey,
Hope
Keo.
you're doing good. Your
Wait,
naan looked delicious.
Yes, it did.
What did I do?
What do you think would look best?
Well, normally with gator, you see it going left
So-
to right.
The thing is, right, if this were real gator,
Yeah.
let's just... The edges of the... I actually have a real one over here. Well, it's not... It's not gator. It's caiman. It's caiman.
It's not yours either. You got it from your dad, right?
No, it's 100% mine. The caiman... I can legally own caiman. Can't own gator. Don't know why. Can't own alligator either.
That is gator.
What? Oh no, I'm sorry, crocodile.
Kobold,
Crocodile.
alligator.
Crocodile. I meant to say crocodile. Shit.
Why, yes, alligator is gator. It makes sense that you cannot own that.
Shit. No.
okay.
So, on an actual one, you would have these two spines.
Yeah.
So this would be roughly there.
I love the sound little baby gators make. And yeah, I think it should go that way across. Like, I think vertically on the little spikes.
You think it should go like that? Instead of like that? Because keep in mind, right, this is the flap. So this comes down, and this will be like the front.
I think the vertical
of
would
the
be more
bag.
striking, at least.
Right, so if you're looking at it head on for the bag, this is the bag. You think
Yeah.
vertical? Oh yeah,
I don't know, we
vertical.
can ask.
Vertical, right?
Yeah.
Vertical, not
Yeah.
not horizontal.
Not horizontal strike.
Okay. The problem is this doesn't fit. I mean, it kind of does, actually.
I'm glad the kitten's doing good. Have you decided on a name for them yet, Plague?
This isn't going to be very much that we use of this, FYI.
No.
This is
I guess
like...
I'll have to have a gator pattern collar. Oh.
If you want it, yeah. But no, I was going to say there's
I don't
like...
know, I'll figure it out.
There's...
Could make gloves. It's thick. Could make a hat.
potentially focal.
I was gonna say could use it for that pimp hat.
We'll see. We'll see if he even wants to do that. He told me he's gonna go shopping later to
Consider
find
it.
out.
How big his noggin is. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be another huge hat.
Why does
That is a
everyone have big
very
heads?
tall man.
Why does everyone have such big heads?
Look, Kobold, not everybody can be a perfect height of a stormtrooper like you, okay?
Why does everyone have such big heads? Get
Listen,
smaller
Bobblehead
heads.
Central. No. Fuck you.
Okay, so this is... That would be the pattern, right?
Yeah.
Does that work? This from, like, here to here?
I think that could work. Unless you really want to have it go horizontal across, but I feel like the vertical is good. Yeah, I'm short too, Eden. Not as short as you, but I am short. I like to say that I'm built like a Lord of the Rings dwarf. I'm not actually that short. I'm 5'5", so it's not too terrible, but... I'm taller than you, Kyo? Wow. Fucking Focal's like
Hello,
almost
Sally.
7 foot. Hi, Sale.
Okay.
Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in and saying
I think
hi.
I'm gonna make the commitment. This wasn't very expensive. I don't know why I'm acting like it's expensive and I'm like worried about cutting it.
Because you want to have people believe.
This wasn't expensive. I got this on
You
discount.
just gotta believe.
I got it on discount. What you mean? Oh, it's on sale.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy it. I'll use it for something. Today is that something.
Yeah, actually. Hi, Maki. I hope you're doing good, man.
Okay.
Maki. Ooh. You missed 40 minutes of stream. Oh, you've missed more than that, to be fair.
Most
Not
of it
on
was
purpose,
cleaning.
of course. Yeah, Kobold's been on a
Most
bit of
of
a
it's been
cleaning
cleaning.
binge.
Not really. I just needed a place
hi,
to
Nissa.
cut material. Hello, Nissa.
Man, everybody's here today.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. Hello, El. But yes, I hope everybody is doing good. And yeah, Focal is fucking tall.
Vocal's like, isn't he like 7 feet tall?
6'4". He's fucking tall.
Getting there.
Oh,
Good night,
take
Sale.
care and get some good rest, Sale. I'm glad you're able to stop in, though. It's always good to see you. He says
Well-
good luck with your commitment to not expensive leather.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it was on discount.
Damn,
but it's
Seth's over here at the 6'5"? Bruh.
It was still,
Kobold, why are you
it
short?
cost money. Why am I short? I don't know.
You're not short.
Everybody's
You're 6
fucking
foot.
giants.
Yeah, why do we attract giants?
If I had an answer for you.
Every viewer is like fucking so tall, dude.
If I had a dime for every time we attracted a giant, I'd have at least 4 dimes. Not a lot, but it's almost enough for a gumball.
Kobold is 6 foot flat, which
Yippers.
is tall, arguably, and I'm 5'4". Well, 5'5".
Apparently not. Apparently it's not.
I used to be 5'4", and then I grew an inch last year, which was kind of cool. Really appreciated it happening. Not supposed to happen, but I mean, it was nice.
I am so glad I
This says
bought
I'm
this.
5'9". I feel left out of the tall group. You're taller than me, girl.
5'9" is, you know, not taller than me, but pretty damn close. You wear the right style of shoe, you'd be the same height. I just will have to not wear my boots.
I have 11 and a half. Nah, Kobold's actually 6.
Oh wait, no, that's not over the edge. I thought it was over the edge. Haha! No, I am genuinely like...
You could not be more perfectly on the line with the 6 foot.
In my boots, I'm 6'1".
Lying down, I'm 6'2".
Okay. Good night, everybody.
I have a really tall bed.
Uh-huh. It's just odd that it's inside of a tent.
Oh, yeah. Real weird. Kobold.
Good
I
night,
didn't
everybody.
even mean that.
Is it?
Alright.
Oh god, did I fuck myself? Oh no. Oh god, no.
What did you do, Kobold?
Oh god, no. Oh, I didn't! Yes!
Yay,
Yes!
let's go!
Yes! I don't know why I chose 5mm when I had the 6mm available, but fuck it.
I don't know, but I'm
Fuck it.
happy that you did. For you.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay, I just have to make sure there ain't nothing underneath the pattern, which would be here. And there is.
Crossed? Oh.
Shit. I'm just gonna gingerly scooch that
Scooch.
all away.
Tigger said, I've myself measured 180 centimeters, which in freedom units is somewhere around 5 subways, maybe. That's pretty good. Although the foot long is not actually a foot long, I'll have you know.
It's not. It's not a real foot long. We haven't had those in many, many years.
Yeah, it's shrinkflation. They made them cost more and took away a couple inches.
Bastards.
Bastards. Ooh, what kind of ice cream eating? And what you build? No.
So, I have a
Yes.
proposition.
Uh-oh.
Originally,
Yes.
and I don't know what made me think about it, but I thought about it today when I was at work.
Is it a proposition for me or chat?
It's for this project.
Oh, okay.
So initially, I was gonna do what I do, like on the collars, and like I do on the backpacks, where I
Do the padded edges. Yeah.
do the padded edge. What if I didn't?
I mean, yeah, you could not.
What if
That's okay.
I mean, I'm going to do the padded edge, but what I mean is, instead of doing a full edge around it, what if I did the chrome tan just a little bit bigger, and then rolled it?
Yeah, you could do that. Absolutely. It would waste less material. Kyo secretly short elf, but wears tall boots to make herself taller. You know what? That's valid. That's fair. I do love a good pair of chunky platforms, too.
Does that mean she's a faux high elf?
You can't just say that. Well, yes, taller than you, but you didn't say she was tall. Yeah, you're welcome. I appreciate you taking those. It was very sweet. Get little screenshots from our little visit. So nice. Oh, hello?
What?
L tried typing, but didn't type. Fine, we're all just gravitationally challenged, all of us short guys.
Can't relate.
Well, that's fun, Elle. Apparently she's 2 inches bigger. Oh. Put the wrong type that is. Oh, got it. Okay. I was like, I didn't delete any message. I don't know what just happened. I got worried that you got like automod bonked. I was like, oh no. Your luggage size, that's how we're gonna sneak you into Japan? Just don't let the government know. Wait, Kobold, don't listen.
Listen to what?
Exactly.
I didn't hear shit. I got can't hear shit syndrome.
Damn, I can't believe it, Kobold.
It's a problem.
Crazy. Yeah, no, legitimately, you cannot hear shit.
Huh?
You are terrible at listening. I do wish you were a little better at that.
Huh? Must have been the wind.
Shove a bucket on your head, it'll work out.
Must have been the wind.
The amount of times I take in noises that I can't decipher is too many. Yeah, that's fair. Kobold, it's less fair. He just chooses not to hear.
Sometimes I forget to breathe.
Yeah, and then I have to remind you that, like, you're a human, and you need to do that.
No, I don't.
And you're like... What? Yeah, that's why I'm around. I keep him from not doing the things that keep him alive. Or rather, I help make sure that he does the things that keep him alive.
Nah.
Like eat and drink and go to bed bed at a reasonable hour so that he does not get migraines. It's like a full-time job, but I like it. Martin said, oh, you know, I'm from Canada, correct? Guess what license plate I saw today? Was it a Californian plate? If so, I'm not surprised.
We like to travel.
Us Americans with our non-existent public transportation. We sure do like to go other places that require us to go somewhere.
Yeah, but why do other countries not let us drive?
I don't... Because they don't trust that we know how to drive? Because all they know of us is GTA?
You know, that's a fair...
Yes, no, on second thought, yeah, no, they might be right.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
We don't know if you can actually drive or not.
No, that's
Look at
fair.
you guys. Look at what you do. Just like, yeah, you know, you got a point. Maybe it is a good thing. Stares at California drivers. Oh my god, okay, so if you think Californian drivers are bad, you have no idea.
You should see fucking Seattle.
You should see fucking Portland. You had that crackhead in Portland be like, well,
I was at the airport.
None of us know how to drive.
I was at the airport waiting for you to come and pick me up. And
crackhead comes
and
over.
some lady in some crapped out fucking Honda Civic rolls up. Welcome to Portland. None of us know how to fucking drive.
We
And then
almost
floored
died. We almost fucking died. Somebody pulled out right in front of us. Twice. Denver, Colorado is worse than Seattle or Southern California.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna put it to you this way, Keo. There's nothing else out there that's exciting, so they gotta do something that's
It's true. Either they're skiing or they're skiing on the road just doing drifts. Fucking LA. Yeah, LA's bad for traffic, but I feel like their regular drivers are
The drivers are fine in LA. It's just traffic. And even then, the traffic wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Phew.
People out by me are also kind of rowdy, to be fair.
I think it's just bad drivers everywhere.
Yeah, this is true.
And they're
There's some
mostly
really
driving
wonderful
Priuses and or now Teslas. Or BMWs.
Yeah.
I don't think bad drivers are geo-locked.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's
Yeah.
just the vehicles that they drive.
Yeah, it's like stereotypical. Like, Honda used to get really bad rep for that, but then all the cyberfucks started happening, and they
Oh
took
my
over
god,
that.
there were 2 Tesla trucks parked next to each other in my parking lot, and the only thing I could think was, if it rains, they both rust.
Yeah.
Also, the urge to go and buy eggs was very strong. I didn't do it!
Yeah, you didn't have $12 to spend on them.
Not for a prank, I didn't.
Oh, you saw a Senator Bernie plate? That's fun. I quite like that, actually.
Is he even still alive?
Yes. He is still being a senator. Still a cool dude. Just didn't have what it takes to get where he needed to go.
He didn't have money.
No. Unfortunately, that does tend to rule a lot of what happens here.
Anyway, off the topic of, political...
Politik.
I don't like talking politics.
Me either.
It's bad for company.
He's... Let's see, where is he from? Let's see.
I don't know.
He is from Vermont, which is Virginia. So you have a Vermont license plate. That's interesting. You were gonna say hello to a guy. How long do you think this bag project will take you, Kobold? Edie would like to know.
How long do you think? Well, this one's gonna have a lot of bells and whistles, and I do have a commission planned soon. That
Yeah. May take precedent.
depending on it. If I were doing this straight up and I wasn't kind of half still in the designing phase, because like a lot of this is my own pattern and I'm just kind of winging it off of a picture that I saw, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but barring that, if I had all the pattern prepped and everything,
maybe a week.
Well, it depends on how long it takes me to punch out all the pieces. It might possibly be, I'd say maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe.
Yeah.
As
long as you have all the thread and everything, it's not too terrible.
This is going to involve a lot of sewing because I'm making it a lot of sewing because I want this to be like a really high-end flagship
Nice
kind of bag. I'm glad I spotted that. Yeah, put an X through it.
What happened?
I put an X through that. There must have been
On
a reason
purpose.
for that. Yes.
Just because of all the little pieces and then the make and assembly? Yeah, basically.
Basically. So this bag has a lot of straps and a lot of... It's going to have hidden things in it, too.
You're good, Martin. I
So
know.
this particular bag is being made for somebody
I think-
with a certain thing in mind that I won't say. But they wanted it to be their going to town bag.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, I guess.
It is going to include a flask pocket with 2 shot glasses and a filling funnel. Just 'cause. Why not?
Convenience.
Water bottle pouch on the other side, and then a hidden pocket on the inside, which will blend in 100% with the bag itself and not look like it's something else. It also has a laptop pocket. Yeah.
It's a utility bag.
It's utility. That's a good one. You can probably guess what this may be used for. I can't say it, but just think about it. What?
Adventure.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, she gets it.
I don't turn down a project. Okay.
Money is money.
Do I partake? No, but money is money, and I'm just making a backpack.
It's true. Yeah, it is a pretty neat idea, honestly. I feel like it's going to
Unironically,
turn out really good.
I feel like it's going to be a really big seller, honestly. Because he's going to
Yeah.
show his friends, and then I might have a clientele base. That,
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, regardless of that, right as soon as I got this commission, like the next day, I had a sheriff at work order fucking gloves from me. I'm playing both sides, baby.
Those have seen good
I'm
action
playing
so far.
both sides.
Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry, you didn't make it political, Martin.
Oh, no,
We
you're
just were
good.
saying we weren't going to expand on it too much. But I do think that's pretty neat that you saw one out in the wild. Absolutely a rare sight. Wonder if it was somebody who moved up to Canada.
Possible. Yeah. That was supposed to be further. Oh well. Whoops. My bad.
Oops. Thanks for keeping me company as I study for class tomorrow. Ooh, I hope you have luck on your exam. What class are you taking? It was Illinois plates. It wasn't Vermont. Or am I thinking of the wrong...
Which Bernie?
No, it's the only Bernie, because he said the last name. I think, anyway. Nutrition class? Well, that's... I believe in you. You've got this. I just went through a medical terminology course, and it's... I mean, there's a lot to go over, but I feel as long as you're doing the assignments and you've taken notes, I think you'll be okay. I have good faith in you, Nissa. I'm currently going to college too. I'm on my summer, or not summer break. I'm on my break between my summer and spring courses. I'm going to be an MA and CNA, and I'm also going to have certification for phlebotomy, so that I can kind of cover all my things. The best opportunity to actually get hired, I suppose.
That's fair.
Because if I get hired, then I can actually do cool things with Kobold.
Correct.
Maybe not as often as I'd want to, because I'd be working full-time, but... I
True,
was supposed
but...
to do summer classes, but I dropped them. Wait until the fall to continue. That's fair. Okay, chat, I'm a little upset. So I know that I've told you guys about how I had this one professor who kept docking my grades on a bunch of stuff. And my final grades got put in both of my my medical terminology course and my math class. I got a 4.0. And the one lady, my one writing teacher, she docked my points enough and gave me a 3.7, which docked my total GPA to a 3.9.
Listen,
And
I don't
I'm
like this
upset
lady.
that my
Chat.
GPA is a 3.9. I would have been on the
She
dean's
gave...
list.
I helped, and she gave me a bad grade.
Yeah, she gave you my lowest grade. Which I think says something. If I was already getting
Which, okay, hold
docked
on.
points.
And keep in mind, I work in the business field.
Yeah.
So, okay, so my
Yeah.
biggest complaint about that is, I think I got the highest grade of that assignment. It's just there was a bunch of different parts, because each part I got, like, 19 out of 20. 9 out of 10. Problem is, when you put it all together, didn't add up you take 1 point away from everything, 44 out of fucking 50.
Yeah. And now you know my frustration,
Fucking
because you were
broad.
just like, well, maybe it's the maybe it's the commas, maybe it's the this, maybe it's the that.
She didn't say
But-
anything about the goddamn commas!
She didn't say anything, to be fair. The final assignments that she graded, she didn't actually provide any video feedback.
I have a very strong suspicion that she is the type that only God can do right by her.
I've
had professors like that before.
Rate your professor, because I wanna let people know ahead of time.
This woman is a fat bitch.
But yeah, it's a fucking 4.0 that I would have had, and I got a fucking 3.9 now. Which, I mean, to be fair, I get it.
3.9 is still pretty damn good.
It's high honors, but I know that I am good at writing. When it came to doing my proficiency test prior to getting into college, I was like 298 out of 300, which is like insanely high. I know that I know how to write well. I just don't think she liked me.
That's slightly... Well, that won't be an issue because it's going to get covered up anyway.
Although, you know, it seems to be a common thing with me in that ever since, like, 6th grade, one lady teacher every single year did not like me. And I don't know why. Let's see. Professors.
Okay, I gotta cut this
And
one
the
out.
engineering teachers are rated terribly on here.
Engineering teachers suck. Ask me how I know.
That. Oh, my biology teacher is not looking too hot. It's just...
Honestly?
It's just a summer course. It's gonna be
as
lower.
somebody who went to college, let me tell you, college don't matter that much. As long as you have some college, C's are passing.
Yeah, but I actually want to do good.
Oh, I'm not saying don't strive for more, but let me tell you,
she's got a 3.2.
Employers don't look at your GPA.
Oh yeah, one of her top tags is tough grader.
She's probably proud of that.
Oh yeah, probably. I like English, but I didn't like the class. Everything was due before class, not after class, as many online classes are. Doesn't accept late work. Gives lots of busy work.
Really hard to punch through.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why it's so...
The seam from out in the middle. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like... Okay, I think the worst part of having her class was when you turn in an assignment. It's fine. It's an assignment. You turn it in. She would give you video feedback on things that you could improve on it, but that's your final grade. She grades you on essentially the first draft of it. And even though we had a couple of peer reviews, none of the other people in my class would ever respond to any of my writings. And the two that I got the worst scores on were the ones that I had you help me with, honey, and the one that I had the writing people help with, who she told us to go to for help.
Shit.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Slipped out of my hand and now it's in a bag.
Oh, glad I'm not taking graphic arts. One of the graphics art teachers is a 1.8 with 4 awful. Dropped out. Damn.
You know, I feel like if you have that bad of a rating,
you shouldn't.
The school should just can you.
Yeah. Damn, 0% would take again. That's tough. Remember, chat, if a professor says most students will fail my class, they are not a good teacher. Very true. Very true.
Yeah, it means you're a bad teacher.
Means that you suck and you're just bringing down people's GPAs for the sake of it. Which means you should not be a fucking
You know what?
teacher.
Before I throw this away, let me make sure I have another one, but I think I need a new blade. Oh, I do. Good old Stanley blades. I have a whole box of them somewhere. No idea where I
If
put
teachers
that.
care for your grade and you
I'll
pass
find it
it,
when I
they
clean.
will go out of their way to reach out and help you. Yeah, my other two teachers were fantastic when it came to that. It was just her. And I tried to be very communicative. I tried to make sure that I was open.
There's just a bunch of blades on the floor now.
Oh, Kobold. Gently pick them up. Do not get cut.
Firmly grasp it!
No, don't do that. You'll get ouchied. Oats. That's a good last name. Parmigiano. Like Parmigiano. Sweetingham.
Sweating hams.
No, sweeting. Bueller. Bunker.
By the way, anybody who's a crafter, spice containers make really good sharp spins because you can drop broken needles in.
Woodcock.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah. You know what else makes a really good sharp spin, honey?
A sharp spin.
Well, yes, but also old pill bottles that have the child safety cap.
No.
Or Tums containers.
No, because you can't ever get into those things.
Listen, just because you can't break through a child safety lock does not mean other
They
people
don't
have
have
that
the
same
right
issue.
to be that difficult to fucking open. If I need my pills, why do I have to? I don't have children.
You don't take pills.
I sometimes do.
I'll just hide it in cheese for you and you'll be fine.
This is bullshit. Don't ruin cheese for me.
It's like the broccoli I put in your food.
Fucking mom used to do that when I was a kid. I knew. It's just when you cook it in something, it tastes good. When you
So you're
don't,
okay if it's in something.
Yes! I'm not okay with just raw broccoli because the shit's nasty. I'll fight that to the death. I'm not wrong.
No, you should not use sharp spin as seasoning. Farley, don't touch the bottom of the pan. It's hot, Kobold. Goes ahead and touches the bottom. The bottom of the pan is hot. You joke, but
I did walk on
I've had to
lava
tell
that
him-
one time.
yeah, you want to tell them why you stepped on lava?
There was water in my mold. Oops.
No.
There was.
You stepped on lava because you wore open-toed sandals while you were casting metal.
In my defense, there was
No.
water in the mold.
No defense.
It grew back. My foot
No
grew
defense.
back.
Not happening. Unacceptable. Conditions. Unacceptable.
Yeah, no, genuinely. It grew back.
Kobold.
I don't know why people are surprised that it grew back.
Kobold. Kobog. Kobold really is a lizard. Yeah, basically.
I chose a good character.
Good night, Tegu. I'm glad we got to keep you company for a little bit. I hope you have a good sleep, friend.
Good night, Tegu.
Well, originally he was supposed to be based on a salamander.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
And then I thought Kobold fit better.
yeah, I started telling him about what kobolds were.
I
and
like
what they did
D&D.
and how they were.
I think it's
and
neat.
He was just like, yeah, this fits.
A little bit of chaos, a little bit of
I can't
spurts
read.
of incredible intelligence.
And also
and then
spurts of
stupidity.
incredible opposite. Stupidity?
Stupid. I rest my case.
Stupidity. Oopa, oopa, stupidity, do.
Gee, guess I'm fucked because that's gonna be clipped too.
Stupidity. That was a good one, babe. That was a very good one.
Yeah,
I
definitely was on purpose.
Stupidity. Cucumber. Cucumber. I know the cucumber wasn't you, but it's funny. Kobold is a goober. A goofy goober, if you will.
Yeah.
This kobold went to engineer school. And is now working for the government, but not in engineering.
No, I'm not an engineer for the government.
Would be kind of sick, though. Lots of money in that.
It would be, yeah, but I'm not.
Why couldn't you be like the other furries? Why couldn't you have been an aerospace engineer?
What do you fucking mean? I make a lot of money!
I know, I'm fucking
What
kidding.
do you mean? I ain't got the brains for rocket science.
That is not true. You just can't focus your brains enough for rocket science.
Are you telling me that I could take a pill and be a rocket scientist?
Potentially.
Oh shit.
But you don't want it, because then
I'm
you
on
lose
pills
the round
for the rest
table.
of my life. I need that round table. I'm not giving that up.
Went to engineering school, and all I got was a t-shirt. And all I got was a paralegal degree.
This is going to be difficult to,
I think you went to the wrong school, Kobold.
What do you mean?
How did you go to engineer school and get a paralegal degree?
Different school.
I was trying to make a joke about how you're like, I'm going to college for engineering, and you come in and you're just like, wow, this is a lot of laws. I mean, if it's what engineers do.
I mean, but they do. Actually, just different laws. One is laws of physics.
Physics, schmizzics.
That's
She's
what
a
I
mechanic
said.
and
And
works
now
for
I'm
the
not an
government.
engineer.
Yeah. Well, no, the problem with being an engineer that you told me is you wanted to be into engineering because you wanted to make cool robots and stuff for yourself.
I did.
And when it comes to being
And
an engineer,
being an
for
engineer,
just
that
work,
means that you have to do
you
what
can't.
they tell you. And I don't want to build what people tell me to build.
No, you don't.
I know I joke about not knowing technology, but I'm not that far behind.
No,
I
mean,
legitimately
computers not so much.
computers I'm not so good at. I do know
Telephones.
how to read. I do actually know how to read Java. I do know how to read.
C#. Questionable.
I'm not great on C#. I don't know how to read Python.
Linux.
No, I'm not very good with
You
Linux.
can't launch a Linux.
I know how to launch a Linux, but I'm not very good at it. I
can launch it,
only
too.
know how to launch a Linux because I fucking worked in places that still used IBM computers.
I could probably launch a Linux. I would just need a catapult.
That's a Lynx.
No, a Linux. I could launch a Linux. I saw a video where a lady got attacked by a lynx.
I've never made
Which-
a video game before. Video game programming and robotic programming are completely different. One is programming a microcontroller, the other is making digits on a screen turn into character.
Images.
Very different things.
Also, you wanted to get into engineering because you wanted to be an Imagineer.
I wanted to be an. I did in fact want to work on animatronics a lot. I started with animatronics, and then I thought about the prospects of doing prosthetics, robotic prosthetics, and I came up with a lot of ideas in my college years that are actually coming out now, which is really cool to see. Nothing that I'm accredited to because I didn't produce those ideas, and I will not attempt to take credit for them. But I do remember talking to you, Far, about potentially being able to restore nerve feeling through
electric stimulation.
Stimulation in the brain. I remember talking to you about that in 2014, 2015? And now it's starting to come out, which I think is incredibly fascinating that the thing that I thought up, clearly somebody else did too, actually works.
Yeah, the hypotheticals actually turned out. Potentially. Allegedly. Time will tell.
Well,
hi Crochet Art, hope you're doing well.
I did not make the mimic.
Although okay, so I know in the house you wanted to do...
I do want to actually do an animatronic. I it's not going to be a full animatronic. It's not going to be a full animatronic because I do not have time to upkeep. No, money. Animatronics are actually really cheap to make, especially now with 3D printer. What I'm saying is I don't have the time to upkeep a hydraulic a hydraulic animatronic. That requires a lot of upkeep, believe it or not.
But that would be cool to show on stream.
I can do minor, slight movements, very simple stuff that won't require a lot of hydraulics, but it's not going to be a full audio animatronic. It would just be a partial. Maybe the mouth move, maybe a blink, maybe an arm move, maybe.
Maybe a head turn.
We're getting a little much. Because that's starting to add...
just swivel.
I know, but the more movements that you give an animatronic, the more hydraulic tubes you need, the more
fluid.
That's a lot of calculations I don't really want to do right now because I'm half drunk.
I'm not asking you to do right now.
Sounds like you are.
No, I'm just talking out my ass because I don't know. I don't know any of this.
Yes, I have, and I find that stuff fantastically fascinating.
I've also seen the guy who...
He didn't dress like the purple guy, though, so I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, that's true. We're doing good. We're just talking out random stuff while Kobold's working.
I think I'm going to scrap that last idea, and we're just going to do the strip around the edge.
Okay.
Because I just thought about how difficult it's going to be to do this curled edge.
The whole thing.
No, I'm not worried about that. That's easy. It's this curled edge that would be difficult.
Okay.
So, nah.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't know why he said it that way. Okay, chat. The only thing that I left off of this, and I'm going to make it somebody's job to remind me, is right in the center where that plaque was, because I don't know if I'm going to change the shape of it from a square. That's the only thing I didn't punch out of this flap. I should write on here. I don't know why I didn't. Flap. Okay. I love the people that I watch. A lot of them. Farley caught me doing that the other day. Watching the people that find and restore the old animatronics. I don't understand. Okay, so I get the whole concept of FNAF being creepy because they're like dead children's and animatronics, but in general, I don't understand the fear of animatronics. I just find them incredibly fascinating. The concept that that you can make fluid go through a tube and cause it to have human-like movements is just amazing to me. Well, okay, but counterpoint, Blister, animatronics, as formidable as they seem, are incredibly fragile. Because the hydraulic lines, all you gotta do is just break one hydraulic line and then it loses all fluid and can't move. And that's the thing that I don't understand about the whole... Because I know I've seen the... I actually am quite a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I think it's very interesting. But seeing, like, in Security Breach and the DLC, which for the life of me the name escapes me, those two showed the endos, and I don't understand how they stand up. They're like walking skeletons. They don't have any hydraulic lines. They don't have any electrical wiring. It's just... I don't understand how they stand up. I get it's a video game. But you'd think that, right, you do a little bit of research on how shit works. I mean, at least in of all things, that Nicolas Cage movie, Wavy Willards or whatever, Willard's Wonderland or something like that. When he killed the robots, they bled hydraulic fluid, which made absolute sense. Willy's Wonderland. I knew it was something Wonderland. You know what I was thinking? I just mixed up Wavy Willards from Fallout 76 and Willard's Wonderland. Or Willy's Wonderland. Oops. See, that's the thing. I don't know how it works either, Blister. Alright, let me find some... Where are we at? I know I got it down here. Oh, I need some chap leather. That'll do. Is that enough? So, this stuff is chrome tan, for anybody interested. This is 3 to 4 ounce chrome tan leather, more commonly known as chap leather because of the suppleness of it. I use this in a lot of stuff, which is why it's so like randomly cut up. As long as that is not on top of something, I should be okay. Right there will do. Well. Oh. Gotta be rolled like that. Okay, I gotta glue this down and then I'm just gonna cut it out. So what we're gonna do is just kind of cheat it a little bit. Oh. Is that cut there? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. This is gonna get glued down. Legitimately no one will ever see that little mess up. Do I like cosplay? Very much. I from where I'm sitting, I can see a stormtrooper costume, and I guess you could consider my Mountain Man gear to be a costume. I wouldn't, but you know, I can see why it might be considered that. But I very much like cosplay. I know Farley wishes I was more into anime. And I probably would make some fantastical anime cosplay. I just don't understand any of it. Also, Plague Bunny, I get that they're haunted, but are they all haunted? Because it feels like that's a lot to be haunted. But see, Blister, that's the thing, though. You don't have to have a reason to. That's the fun thing about cosplay. Okay, I have a problem with particular cosplays. And this is not trying to sound elitist. Cape. No cape. Cape is bad. Capelet is good. Anyway, my issue with cosplays, and I'm admitting that I'm a part of the problem too, and I intend on fixing it. I don't like when people make armor or leather items or things that would take a little bit of skill to make, granted, out of EVA foam. I get that it's lighter, and I get how it could look good, but the difference is, instead of making, like, a knight's costume, for example, and you walk in foam, it doesn't have the same feel as if you were to walk in wearing, like, a full set of plate armor. Which is a skill that you can actually learn with basic tools. I guess that's my partial elitism. I just, I like making things out of the real materials. And I say I'm a part of the problem because my Stormtrooper costume is currently made out of 3D printed material, and I full well intend on making it out of plasteel, which has the same properties as aluminum. So that's the reason I learned how to cast metal, blacksmith, and 3D print all at once. So I could cast myself a set of Stormtrooper armor. It has proven very difficult to do. I still intend on doing it. I just need to practice more with casting. Also, having a place to do it might help, instead of just like the cement in my backyard. But if foam is the only option that you have, I'm not going to throw shade. Absolutely do it. But given the opportunity, right? I mean, a package of EVA foam might be about the same cost as some cheap leather on Amazon. Do I know where that leather came from? No. But if you're gonna do like some kind of fancy belt, don't do it in foam. Just make a belt. Hell, I'll show you how to do it. It's easy. See, that's the thing, Blister. I thought the same process. I started with the 3D printer, and then I started doing research about it, because I have ADHD. And then I started reading about the properties of the material that it was supposed to be, being a sci-fi thing. And then I thought, oh, that has the same properties as aluminum. So I learned about casting. And you could make your own metal foundry. There's a very old King of Random video, rest his soul,
Hello.
on how to make your own casting pot if you don't want to buy one at a relatively cheap rate. All you need is sand, plaster of Paris, and a metal bucket. And then also some other buckets for casting, or like the casting the resin. And then when you go to pour aluminum, it just has to be done in sand.
I did find the video if you want me to post.
Oh, you found that? You found that super old King of Random video? Now,
10 years ago.
I don't recommend, if you have the opportunity, if you want to learn how to cast metal the right way,
You can get a cheap ass one on Amazon,
You
honestly.
can you now? Are they cheap now? God, my foundry was not cheap. I would recommend Devil Forge. I'm not sponsored. God, I wish I was. Devil Forge is out of, I believe, Ukraine, and oh my God, their products are fantastic for casting metal. They last forever too. Mine is very, very old.
You get it. You can get a 3 kilogram propane smelting furnace for 104.
That's a hell of a lot cheaper.
Used
Regardless,
to be like 400.
regardless though, no, my when I first bought mine, it was $650. I saved up a lot of money.
Now it looks like it's in the
Now it's in the hundred range.
hundreds
Well, to be
to
fair, my
200s.
3D printer was $90 because I built it myself, but the commercial ones at the time were running almost $1,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hello, Blister.
what can you do?
Nothing. Go back in time and don't buy it and wait to buy it until now.
Right. But genuinely speaking, metal casting is dangerous. It's
Yes.
easy to get into if you have the right safety equipment and the room to do it. Because you are literally working with molten metal that is over thousands of degrees centigrade.
It's very hot, very dangerous.
But it's not something that you can't learn to do. Now, there are ways that
True.
you can do it indoors. Certain metals I would not recommend doing, brass being one of them, because a lot of times brass ends up getting used a lot with lead. And
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
don't
say
want
lead
lead
also do
fumes.
not do indoors.
Definitely never do lead indoors. Never. I don't do it indoors.
Ever.
And I'm not the safest individual in the world. Safety third and all that. But I just...
If you're interested in experimenting, do it safely. Is what
do
I'll
it
say.
safely. But what I mean is, you can buy an electric induction furnace. They're very, very small. They're about desk sized. You just have to make sure that you have ventilated area. So, open a window, turn a fan on.
Don't do it near flammable objects.
Don't do it near flammable objects, and buy fire bricks.
And
I
also
wouldn't.
wear
I
a
wouldn't.
ventilator.
I would recommend, if you have the ability, do it in a garage on a concrete floor.
Or
outside would be the more ideal place. But it's possible to do. You can do an induction heater, and they're not as big. You could do small things, like maybe figurines. But if you want to
Or
make
you
a
could
full
do things
costume,
like-
you need a big forge.
Yeah. You could do things like amulets or medallions. I don't think my mom would allow me to buy a furnace. Yeah, probably
That's
not.
very
Maybe
fair.
Save that for when you're a little bit older or you have a place
I
of your
mean,
own.
yeah.
And you
I
have
got
space to do it.
I got lucky. I had a backyard that I could do it in.
Well, and your mom doesn't really care too much.
If she knew what I was doing when I bought it, she probably would have been pissed. But then when I brought in the little
Yeah,
metal,
probably.
when I brought in the metal muffins, she liked it. And I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Martin.
Yeah.
I try and interact with chat as much as possible because even
doing good.
when we're a bigger chat, I'm still going to do this because I like having conversation, especially when people are interested in listening.
Yeah.
I may ramble about the same shit, but that's okay. I'm just an old
It's
man.
just an old man Kobold telling stories.
Let me tell you about Pearl Harbor. No. Anyway.
Wrong word, Kobold.
Oh, the taking of Honolulu?
No. Even
Oh.
further off, buddy.
War of 1812.
War of attrition?
That one was not a war of attrition. Anyway.
I didn't say that one was. I was just asking.
Let me go grab a puffball and then I'll spray some. Let me move this shit so I don't accidentally
A
spray this.
puffball.
I need to go grab a puffball so that I can glue this down.
I mean, you could just pull it out of the
Uh,
dye. Yeah. I'd say wait until you have some extra space that you would be able to use, if you are interested in trying that out.
Okay. Bart, remind me to buy more of these. I'm
Okay.
down to like I can count them on my fingers. So I need to buy more after stream. Do not let me go to sleep without purchasing.
Okay.
Thank you.
I won't. Too scared to cook metal. Smelt is what you're thinking of.
It's just like Minecraft, but for real. The other thing that you
melting.
could do is you can actually buy sheets of steel and buy an anvil, which is safe, and a hammer. Wear ear protection. It's loud, but you don't have to cast metal. You don't even have to get it hot. You can cold forge on an anvil, which I also do on occasion.
I think Blister may be a little too young to go after that, to be fair.
Never too young.
Is that why you went to the coal mines so young?
No, I yearned for the mines.
Ah.
That poor parakeet.
Chicken.
That poor parakeet. They ran out of canaries.
Oh no. Yeah, it takes a lot of arm strength to do that kind of thing, so I'm not surprised. If that sounds too daunting,
No,
I
you don't.
totally get it.
You absolutely do not have to do anything that I'm rambling about. I'm just saying,
It's just
there
old
are
man Kobold.
there are things that you can do if you want to.
The alternative would be getting into something like necklace making. You can get supplies pretty easy.
Like
What?
beadwork?
Yeah, beadwork, or they have wire necklaces that you can make that are very neat.
My dad used to do
You
beadwork.
you can get like metal or you can get like aluminum or gold or silver wire, and then you just loop the.
They used to sell that at Joann's
beads to it.
before they went out of business.
Yeah, you can find it at Michael's. There's all kinds of places you could go for it.
That should be enough for now.
Hey, Kobold,
Yep.
I love you.
Love you. Where's my rolling pin?
Cosplay I want to do is the only metal bit is the chest and some shoulder guards. Frankly, you can totally just buy a
chest plate online.
yeah.
If you want a real metal one, you can buy a chest plate online.
No shame in it, honestly,
I'm not going to shame on that.
because Kobold also does that.
I do. If I ain't got time, I'm gonna have somebody else who's probably better at it than me do it.
True. More like a metal corset. Ooh.
Well, what do you mean by metal corset?
Send us some images.
What do you mean by that? What does that mean?
Not as tight as a corset. You mean like a bodice?
Oh crap.
Uh-oh.
Well-
Kobold, what did you do?
That's why I have the tissue paper. Did not mean to
Uh-oh,
put
you
that.
splotted it.
I got it on the front.
Oh no. Can you make Gorgatron armor? Sounds pretty badass. What kind of cosplays do you want to do, Crochet? I see that you mentioned it up there. You wanted to do cosplays. Kobold does not understand a lot of fandoms and does not
I was
understand a
mentioning
lot
that.
of cosplay. You'll get there. If I show you, if we watch stuff together, you will understand. You just have to watch stuff with me. I have a series that the dude from college wanted me to watch.
What series?
Because I
forgot. You
it's called
told me, and I forgot.
Well, there's a couple of them. There's one called Murderbot Diaries.
Oh, Murderbot! That's what it was. Yeah, with the sec bots.
And then
yes.
another. Yes, and then one that's called The Magicians that he wanted me to watch, and then also all of the Star Trek ones he wanted me to watch because he likes Star Trek.
He's a
quite
Star
bit.
Trek nerd. I see. I'm not gonna clown. I like Star Trek too.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about? You like Kirk and Sulu,
Fucking love Sulu.
and he likes it
Oh
for
my.
oh my. Basically a sleeveless
That's not
shirt
even-
with metal.
By the way, that's not even from that.
Star Trek. No, it's
that's
just
not
a
even-
fun thing that he says.
It's from some. He did it before, but everyone seems to think it's from Star Trek. It is not. It is not from Star Trek.
100 cigarettes.
I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to know the context
Orville.
behind 500 cigarettes.
Okay, I can give you the context if you want.
I don't want it in a short. I also want to know how it's resolved.
No, the Orville is the one that he wants. The one that Kobold wants to
500
watch.
cigarettes. I've seen all of the other Star Treks, by the way.
Have you?
I have.
Why did we not watch them together?
Because I don't like them as much as I like Star Wars. They're very dry. Even more
And that's why
dry than the Clone Wars.
And that's why you made me watch the entirety of Star Wars chronologically.
Well, you had to know the politics. And it's better if you learn on your own what the rule of two is, rather than have someone explain it to you.
I mean, if I heard just somebody say the rule of two, I'd imagine that there always must be two of something
No more and no less.
to keep balance in the world or in the universe, which is pretty self-explanatory.
Yes, but you now know who invented the rule of two.
I don't remember. I'm gonna be so real with you.
I'm so disappointed.
It was no, because that was. I'm trying to remember. There are so many Siths, babe.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with Darth.
Darth Sagus the balls.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably a real character.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah.
That's probably a real character. You
It
clowned
starts
on that.
Plagueis the Wise or something.
No, Plagueis didn't invent the rule of two. Plagueis is the one that figured out how to reverse death and then ended up dying.
Oh. No,
Also,
that's Plagueis.
There was a rumor going around, which could have happened, but fans didn't like it in the 90s, that Jar Jar was going to be Plagueis.
Jar Jar was going to be a Sith Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to be Darth Plagueis.
I mean, it would have been funny.
It would have been real fucking funny. Because... And there were, like, a lot of hints that they did in this that are people are looking back on now and going,
Why did they
shit,
have
that
that
would
in-
have been fucking cool.
Yeah, but the people in the 90s didn't want it. He was too goofy of a character for them. They didn't like that kind of a twist.
He was clumsy on purpose. It's it's an actual martial arts style. It's called the drunken fighter, I think.
Yeah, it's the same style that guy from Naruto uses.
I don't know who that is.
That's okay. We likely will never watch Naruto.
You know
If we
where I
do-
ended. I know who Rock is. I saw an episode with him,
Yeah,
and I kind of
so
liked him.
it's Rock Sensei,
Oh, okay.
the other bushy brow.
The other
so
guy
when he
with
fights,
the weird
he fights
fucking
drunk.
head.
Yeah,
I also
when he fights, he
drunk.
fights drunk. Yeah, no, that's not.
I'm gonna go to jail, chat. I'm gonna go to jail.
No, you'll just go back to the orgy. It'll be fine.
I'll go to jail.
You're silly. Let it be known, Kobold is a silly billy.
Captain Sulu, or actor, posted something along the lines of, "See me before I die."
I mean, I would see him.
I would love to see him.
Is he around?
Sulu, hell yeah, he's still around. It's George Takei.
Oh, George Takei. George Takei.
Takei.
Hey.
It's Takei. He pronounces it Takei. I actually don't hate how that looks. Came out rather
He's
nice.
88. Good job. You said it was a son of a bitch to get through, though, right?
Just the gator skin was hard to punch through. I think it's because they have to get the leather wet and then crush it. So this may have been probably 6-ounce leather that they crushed.
That's wild. You read his book in 8th grade? That's kind of sick.
He had a book?
Yeah.
Please tell me his book was named, like, Oh My or something?
No, it was,
I'm a big fan of Data.
My Lost Freedom.
I like Data.
You like robots.
I like robots.
You like robots, you like androids.
I love androids.
Oh, they called us enemy. I think he's released a couple books, to be fair. He has Facebook page. Yes, he does.
Okay, so I'm going to punch around the edge here. Just the edge, not the back, and not the inner pieces. I'm going to have to do these later. But I'm going to punch around the edge, so that way I can also punch around the edge of one of these black strips, which I'm sure I have somewhere. So that I can just sew that on.
Okay.
Just be done with that. And this piece will basically be done, minus the parts where the strip... Well, now, okay, hold on. Maybe I should not do that yet.
Talk me through it.
I have a reason why. Let me... Where did I put it?
Talk me through your ideas. And
I have to find where I put the... Shit, chat, where did I put it? The picture of the...
You just had it.
I know, but now I can't find the damn thing.
Is it on top of the book that you had?
No. It was here.
Okay, well, good job, you found it.
No, I didn't find it. I pointed to the area where it was, and it's not there. Okay, chat, so it kind of looks like this. And... Wait a minute.
Is that the...
Wait a minute.
Hey, Kobold, is that the picture? Hey, Kobold. Hey, Kobold.
So about that.
So, hey, Kobold. Hey.
Zila,
Kobold,
what's good?
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Okay. So I don't know how well you can see this. Is it hard to see?
You need to flip it upside down for us.
I can do that. So, what I'm referencing, this piece is this flap. Right? The straps that go along the edge on both these curl around the edge for some reason. What I can do is...
Alpha male backpack.
I hate that it's called that. I'm gonna be so real. I hate that it's called that. This is the bag that we went through a lot of different ones. This is the one that he was like, "Oh, dude, I love that. That's dope." And I'm like, "Really?"
You think you liked it because of the name?
It's very possible.
I'm just saying. Like,
It's very
it
possible.
feels like it's on brand for him.
Anyway,
He's
if you
not
are
like
interested
us.
in leatherworking, Treehouse Patterns on
Yeah.
Etsy this is where the base pattern came from, and then I modified the shit out of it. So mine is nothing like this, but this is the generic idea.
Inspiration.
Yes, heavy inspiration and significantly modified pattern. I would recommend going and buying a pattern from them because their stuff is fantastic. If you're not a leather worker,
if we can keep other creatives
they
going.
actually do YouTube videos on how to do these patches.
Yeah.
So they'll do a
Pretty
walkthrough of what you need to do and how you need to do it. Anyway, so these straps come along the edge, and this is kind of what holds the bag straps to it. I'm thinking
Yes. Miku Miku Uyu.
if I wait to sew the edge on. Well, okay, wait. What I could do is I could punch out the other piece right now. And we could just do this. Because this piece right here, these two straps that go across, these are the issues. Right? Because these curl around the edge, but if I don't curl them around the edge, and I run my fold over the edge, it'll cover over where that sews to. So it'll cover it up. The alternative thing is that I don't do that and I let it curl over my sewn edge. I'm thinking I cut these pieces out now, punch them out, do what I need to do. Don't do the excess bit, and then just sew over the edge. I feel like that might be the easiest option.
Potentially, yeah.
I know. My thoughts are dangerous.
Yeah, what you up to, Zila? It's good to see you, man.
And then on this actual piece, I'm only going to be sewing this edge. This edge does not get sewn because this will be the actual part that gets stitched to the bag.
Oh god, playing Saints Row 3. Those games are crazy. You ever played any of the Saints Row games, hon?
I fucking love Saints Row the second. Saints Row 3 got a little wacky for me.
Too wacky?
I don't know about too wacky, but Saints Row 3, I mean, Saints Row the second one was, like, still kind of trying to be serious. And also that Cockney accent you can have is fucking, But,
Chef's kiss.
yeah, it's good. But Saints Row 3 is kind of,
Apparently Saints Row 4 was wacky as fuck.
Is that the newest one that came out?
Yep.
Oh, that was so shit. I never played it. I guess I can't really say anything about it, but at the same time, it was kind of shit,
You've seen
wasn't
people play it.
it?
5 was the newest one.
5 was the new one. What the fuck was 4? Was that where they went to hell? Or is that just a DLC for 3?
I beg your fucking pardon? I've never played any of these. Saints Row 4, Get Out of Hell.
That was Gat out of hell, yeah.
Get out of here. They had aliens and you were the president.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty wacky. All I know is the colorful weaponry that you can have in Saints Row.
You're just talking about that one thing.
That is the only thing that I know of that game, and the fact that you can make your characters look super terrible. Legitimately, that's the only thing I know. Number 5 is going to space? Number 5 was fart jokes for 30 hours. Ah, excellent.
That feels appropriate. Not appropriate.
Well, appropriate
but
for the game.
It feels. That feels like. Yeah.
On brand.
Yeah. Huh.
So,
Wait a
is
minute.
going to
Wait a minute.
What? What did you... What
Wait a
happened?
minute. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a schminute.
Swedish minute?
Wait a schminute. What in the hell?
Minute. I don't know. What happened?
So,
Use your words, Kobold.
I don't have those.
Damn.
The strap that goes across on this, it clearly curls over the edge, right?
Hmm.
Well, the pattern pieces that they give you do not.
Don't do that.
So I'm guessing this is their prototype bag.
As like
Huh.
a idea as to how to style it, maybe?
Maybe. I don't
And
know.
then they give people the simpler option?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
All I did was this to
Interesting,
see if
though.
this was an inch or 3/4, and it is an odd number.
Oh.
Shit.
An inch and 7/16.
What even is that? No, it's not an inch. It's. They should know what that is, and that is.
Is it centimeters?
How many? Okay, let me use an actual ruler. It might be centimeters.
You do have those. Might be metric.
That is
Oh.
2 1/4 millimeters.
Millimeters. Ooh.
Which is a little bit under. Let's see, 1 8 2 8 3 8 5 8 6 8 7 8 8 8 9 8 10. Wait, hold on. 1 8 2 3 4 7 8. 7/8 of an inch. So, chat, it's gonna be an inch.
Okay. Because fuck all that noise.
I ain't doing all that math. The fuck?
That's fair. Less work.
I ain't doing all that math. You don't like it, sue me. I'll see you in court. Please, Phil.
I'll see you in shorts.
Thank God!
What
That's
happened?
exactly the right amount. Yes! Yes!
Love to see it. Something beautiful has happened.
Something
Kobold has
actually
been
went
given
right.
a sock.
Dobby has been
Kobold.
given a sock! Dobby is a free house kobold!
Wow.
God damn it.
You owe taxes. You're not
What?
free.
But I've been given a sock!
Yeah, well, the sock, we're gonna have to tax it.
No! No! That's fucked up! That's real fucked up!
We're gonna have to tax the sock.
That's so fucked up!
We're gonna have to take the toe off it. And the heel while we're at it.
That's so fucked up. Okay, how do I want to measure this? Probably...
You just start cutting pieces off, and eventually it'll be taxed enough. Actually, if it's something that they can't split, they'll just send them to jail. Jail.
Chet,
You know,
Kobold does
arguably
not
though,
fuck with the IRS.
Dobby might have been okay in jail. He gets 3 square meals a day, and a warm bed, and activities and enrichment and outside time.
And he wouldn't be dead. Fucking Alex
Yeah.
telling me Dobby fucking died.
He wouldn't have gotten shanked in the streets of London and left to die by everybody.
I swear to God, I think Alex is the one that shanked Dobby.
That's so fucked up, bro. I can't believe it. You were so upset. You were distraught when you heard that.
Dobby's dead?
The fuck do you mean? He was so sad. I was it in a movie or was it just in the book?
I don't know. I
have
haven't
to
seen
know.
all the movies. And I definitely did not read those stupid books that are just rips-offs of Star Wars.
Allegedly, Dobby may have been shanked in the streets of London. Oh, it was in the movies.
I think Alex actually showed me the scene, now that I think about it. Bro,
One
who
of the actors
fucking
was
kills
stabbed and
Dobby?
killed in a London bar?
Wait,
Like,
that-
really?
Like, which actor? Did Dobby actually get stabbed?
I don't know, I'm looking it up.
Hold on. Am I about to be sad all over again?
Oh, it wasn't in the streets of London, but he did get stabbed.
Dobby got stabbed in real life?
Well, I don't know if Dobby was the one that got stabbed and killed in the London bar. One of the actors
fucked
did.
up.
But
Who the fuck stabs Dobby? What the
I
fuck?
we'll have to watch the movie because I have no idea. I don't want to watch the movie, actually. I'll just watch the scene over and over again. One of the Slytherin guys? That sucks. Alex stabbed him, clearly.
It's very possible.
I mean, he does live there.
It fits. It fits the profile.
Damn. But that's fucked up. One of the actual actors got stabbed, too. We were talking about the character. The character Dobby. We weren't talking about the actual actor. Rob Knox. Okay. Oh, one of the Slytherin guys was the one who got stabbed.
Ah,
That's fucked.
it is fucked.
But
Is that gonna
who-
fold
who-
correctly?
Who stabbed Dobby then? That's what I want to know.
No, that ain't gonna fit. I'm glad I didn't do that. Chat.
I assume that was probably a while ago. It wasn't.
Let's do an 1/8 inch instead of a quarter.
Okay. There's a fight in the bar and someone had a knife. Unfortunately, that seems to be pretty common in London. Hello, Malay. Welcome back.
Hello, Malay.
You're one of the people from Mrs. Raid. Pretty cool. Always nice to see people returning.
I'm grateful for it. And this time it's not a video game.
Yeah, it's true. Now we're doing some of Kobold's normal work. You want to
Correct.
explain what you're doing for...
Well,
Really,
right
since
now
they
I'm
just showed it.
scoring the edge of this strap so that I can get an even line for stamping the holes. And then,
What project are you working on?
right
Since
now
they don't
we are
know yet.
working on a backpack called, we're calling it the
High
High
Roller.
Roller Backpack Because this is a bag that's going to have all the bells and whistles.
It's going to be a very good bag. And all the work that you see here is stuff that Kobold is doing live. He is the hands that
Correct.
you see up top. I'm just a
None
little
of this is
friend down.
None of this is pre-recorded.
No. We're actively watching. The Craftsman at work.
Wait, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Before I fuck up.
It's a good idea.
1, 2...
All of it is me. No, my hands would be a lot smaller, and I would be flashbanging the camera with how pale I am. Kobold can attest to that.
Sure can. Small.
I was talking about the flashbanging in the camera. I've only seen the first one. I actually haven't seen majority of them. Kobold's seen more than I have when it comes to the Harry Potter movies. I'm just not really that big of a fan of the series. My older sister was way into it. But I had other things that I read. I don't know that I feel good about what I'm doing in this game currently.
And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That works. Wow.
Only saw the first two, more of a Lord of the Rings kind of guy. I have never been able to make it through a single Lord of the Rings movie. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't know if it was just because I was in like middle school when they first were coming out, but I passed out through like all of them. My uncle was really big into Lord of the Rings, and I was not super into it. Uh-oh, why you bruhin, Zila?
You can't be mad at me for not watching Lord of the Rings. It's not. You cannot be mad. They're very slow movies. I very much enjoyed the Hobbit series.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't be mad at me.
Bro, I can't for sure. Listen, Zila,
It's so goddamn slow!
If you're gonna pick a fight with him, you've got plenty of other material that you can use for that.
Why are you mad at me? It's a slow-ass series. I don't care that the old man jumped in a volcano. I don't care about the goddamn ring that turns you invisible and also crazy. I just don't care. So what if there's gonna be a fucking war?
He's so mad, dude.
He was falling for fucking hours! It's so boring to watch him fall for hours! Bro had magic, he could have just flew his ass out of the goddamn volcano, but he chose not to.
This
Stupid
feels
old
like a
fuck.
Gingram's, like, breakdown. Kobold is crashing out over here because you were upset that he didn't watch Lord of the Rings.
I know that Zila's yelling back at me.
Yelling at the screen. Y'all are telepathically getting to each other.
It's not my fault it was a shit series written by a very shit individual.
Uh-oh. It's taking him a while to respond. Bro was saying it shit when he hasn't watched it. I just said that I haven't actually been able to stay awake through any of them. To be fair, though,
Look,
I also hadn't watched
all
pretty
I
much
know
any
is
of the Star Wars until I
Legolas.
got together with Kobold.
Look, all I know is Legolas. Right?
I know about the dwarves.
Yeah, well, that's the Hobbit.
Legolas sucks real shit. Well, at least you guys can agree on that. Of course, what is having bros except for constantly fighting with each other about opinions on things that do not matter?
It's true.
True friendship, dog. If you and your homies don't fucking break out at least twice a week in some kind of fight over something stupid, are you really homies? I mean, it's all in good fun. I'm just
Look.
thinking for real. Yeah, exactly.
Look, in my defense, right, I started with the twin... I almost said Twin Towers. I don't know. The
You
fucking...
started with the Kobold.
What
Where
is
were
the
you on
fucking-
9/11?
What the fuck? I fucking... In California, nowhere near New York.
Okay, good.
What is it? Is it twin... What's twin something? Two towers. It's the two towers.
Twin Peaks?
Not the Twin Towers. It's two towers. That movie is shit, and you know it. It's fucking 3.5 hours of boring. If I'm gonna sit and watch a movie for 3.5 hours, it's gonna be the goddamn Godfather.
Or it's gonna be the Star Wars Christmas special.
That's not 3 hours. It just feels like it is.
It fucking feels like it is. Especially when you have the grandpa in the fucking front room. Oh my god.
Oh, chat, we're doing that this Christmas.
I would be
I'm
happy
making
to.
all of you watch that fucking movie with me. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it.
Discord stream. We'll set up a stage and
my
everybody
God.
can watch with us and make comments about
If we
it.
can convince everyone else to come on as well, so that I don't have to watch it 4 fucking times this year, that'd be great. I have so
Give 'em
many
one
groups that we
opportunity.
watch it with, and oh.
It's terrible. But it's not as bad as Rhapsody Street Kids.
Oh, it's, yeah.
That is a different level.
That will also be a part of the stream.
And then we gotta watch that really arguably not bad, but just not really that satisfying Garfield Christmas movie that I like.
I swear I still have to download the the Star Wars Christmas special, specifically the one that talks about the all like the stupid old commercials before it
Yeah.
gets taken down from YouTube because it's technically owned by Disney now. I have to download that shit, so I
But
have
they
it.
don't really even think it's like...
Oh no, they do. It's on Disney. Some of the stuff is on Disney Plus now.
Yeah, but the Christmas special itself is not.
Not the whole Christmas special, but some of the content from it is.
Really?
Yeah. Like the Wookiee cartoon where Boba Fett's in it, and one other thing from it.
Nobody else knows what you're talking about. It's
Don't worry
just
about it.
movie
I
name.
know. I know nobody does. I'm talking to you at this point because no one knows.
Okay. No one
Hello,
knows the
backrooms.
horrors. Yeah, backrooms. My chat is not updating.
Mine isn't either.
There we go.
I just happen to
I
know
think
the
it's
origins of Life Day.
Zila said, I think it's insane that you watched The Hobbit and then took literal peak Lord of the Rings and said, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. It's shit. I'll fight about that. It's shit.
Trying to remember a movie is hard due to length. Yeah. Just watch the animated one. It condensed the first 2 books. Unfortunately, it is incomplete. You know, the animated one wasn't so bad. I did not much care for the style. But, you know,
Dude,
it's of a time.
I'm sorry, the animated... What, Lord of the Rings?
Yes. The animated...
Okay,
yeah.
when I see the animated Lord of the Rings, all I can think of is fucking
It's
Smiling
Smiling
Friends. Because it
Yeah.
looks like fucking Smiling Friends.
Because that's what they based that one guy on. That's the whole point. We've never actually watched the fucking show either.
I've
We
never
should.
watched Smiling Friends. I've only seen the shorts on YouTube, but like, it's kind of funny.
I mean, we've gotten at least 3/4 of the story from that, to be fair. Like, real shit.
I just wanted my cheese!
Not the Rankin Bass version, the Ralph Bakshi. Oh. He was a crazy man. I would not necessarily recommend majority of his movies to people, but they are interesting if you view them specifically just in the time that they were made for. They're not good, but you know, there's a lot of things that would not fly today. A lot. A lot. But, you know, different time.
Was it drop the N-word or something? Like, what do we...
Yes.
Oh!
But also...
I was not serious? What?
Yeah, Ralph Bakshi is, like, notorious for a lot of his... animated things being very... Yeah, my first experience with his stuff was Fritz the Cat. It was an experience. He's got a lot of other ones, too.
Oh.
Yeah, you are too young, and also I would not recommend them to you, Blister. They are very not PC. Like, even back in the 70s, they weren't really cool, and he got a lot of shit for it, understandably so. There's a lot that goes into his fucking animated things. A lot of it would nowhere near pass by today's standards, and did not pass at the time. I wouldn't say it's good. I would say it's a historical experience that, I guess, kind of paved the way for more adult animation being represented, but I would not recommend it to a lot of people. He's got a lot of interesting, like, mixed media stuff, where he'll have, like, actual, like, live-action recorded pieces that act as the backgrounds in his animated things. But, yeah, no, there's a lot in them. I would say just watch The Lord of the Rings. At least it's just straightforward and not like Peter Jackson ones that have
It's just so boring.
Dialogue. Yeah. Oh, right, but there is one other series that the guy from my school wanted me to watch.
Which series?
It's called The Magicians.
Okay.
And I do not know very much about it, but I've seen the first episode, and it's like a grown-up Narnia.
Oh. Is that the one with Santa Claus? And
No.
the Easter Bunny?
No,
With the, like, warriors?
it's not. No, it's not an animated series. It's live action.
Oh.
When's the next Minecraft stream?
That would be Monday.
Well, we're hoping for next Monday. And yes, I do have a house. Kobold did not show off my build
We didn't get
very
there.
much at all.
Something to look forward to, though.
I guess. Yeah, I have a little desert village that I'm building.
What the
Kobold's
fuck
got
was
his
that?
cowboy town. I don't know. I heard that. You okay? The ghost's out again?
What the hell was that?
It sounded like the piano. Are you okay?
It was not the piano, I'll tell you for a fact. What? Maybe I should stop drinking.
No, because I heard that. That was not a. I'm drunk and I made a sound and I thought it was something else. That was different. You know, eventually we may catch a earthquake. Hopefully not, but
Nah. Honestly, even if we do, I'm just gonna be continuing to stream. The camera's just gonna be shaking. People think, like, when you live in California, earthquakes are not scary. I'm sorry.
well, some of them can be if they're big
Eh.
enough.
All it's gonna do is make me mad that it got fucking dust on my shit. I'm just gonna be like, well, ground's shaking.
Kobold not drink? It's like asking the sun not to shine.
Oh no.
Hey,
Well,
Gran!
I didn't mean to. Well, okay. Well, I have to pick that up now.
Gran said, I have slept through every earthquake that I've been alive for except for one.
They're not scary. The ground just kind of shakes a little bit and then it stops. It's not the 1800s. Things don't catch on fire anymore.
Kobold? That is incorrect. Oh yeah, what kind of sensation do you get before they happen in Kappas? I tend to get really bad migraines before them.
Huh.
My sister would get stomach upset before them.
I'm doing a little bit of everything on this stream.
Yeah, you are.
I'm sewing now.
Wow, look at you go. Faint sound and vibration. Interesting.
And my headphones are dying.
Oh no!
Okay, well, that's
You're
why
gonna have to be
I have
echoing.
this here.
Oh, you actually have your the cord.
Yeah, I do.
Good. That way I don't have to echo.
But I'm gonna be wearing my headphones backwards, so nobody talk in stereo.
Good for you. I'm feeling kind of mono today.
You got mono?
No. My mom had mono.
Oh,
Not good.
no.
Real bad, actually.
Yeah, that's
Not
pretty bad.
fun. Wouldn't recommend. Everyone, reveal at this moment that you can speak. How fucking freaked out would you be if a ghost spoke just then? Stream over! No more Kobold! Okay, I gotta get out of here. I gotta run.
Chat,
I can't do
I'm not gonna turn the stream off, but I'm burning the house down.
Kobold is very scaredy of ghosts.
I don't fuck with ghosts.
You
I have a-
used to have a problem
I have a
with it, and
salt
you got
shotgun
experience.
now.
Yeah, but it's in the other room, and if a ghost is talking in your ear, you're just gonna go out.
I can run pretty damn fast when frightened.
So can most prey animals. Your point? Kobold, are you a prey animal?
My eyes are... God, are my eyes on the side of my head? Shit. Did you do that on purpose?
Kobold.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, it's just you're a beast. You're a fucking kimono. That's kind of the style. Guys, Kobold might be a prey animal.
You can't prove that.
Guys, Kobold runs really fast when he's scared. He'll also poop in fear.
I do not do that.
Poop in fear. Fear and loafing. That's terrible. Sorry. That was a bad one. He's got off from drinking. He runs super fast and it makes the cartoon running sound. Might as well.
If we're
Gotta
in
make a sea
here,
bear circle, but
and
with
he's
salt.
the sheriff, and we're in there, and we're
But
the
like,
sheriff.
where's the caveman? That's so stupid. But what I want to know is like, where's the caveman?
And fucking Fred's like, just baked out of his mind. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's such a good name. They don't make them like they used to. Liver King just got arrested. Oh no!
Wait, who got arrested?
That's breaking news. Some dude tried to attack Joe Rogan apparently and got arrested.
The Liver King tried to attack Joe Rogan?
Evidently.
They're both idiots. It could be staged.
No, Kobold will never romance the ghost in any dating sim. Can confirm. Though if there's a robot, he will take everyone.
No.
Like COD's
okay, wait, no. I was gonna say no. I liked Tolly in Mass Effect, and then I remembered Legion.
And you're just like, wait a second, hold on.
Shit. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait.
No. If it's a choice between a ghost and a robot, you're going robot every time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Chad, I just learned something about myself. I don't know that I'm happy about that. Oh.
It must run in your family.
Shit. Shit.
Oh, no.
Shit. You know, that explains a whole lot.
That does, doesn't it?
God damn it.
I can't believe you didn't notice that.
Nope, never did. Oh, shit.
Kobold.
Fuck.
Is that why you like the Dwemer so much? Oh, shit.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
You
always go for the Argonians.
I like Orichalcum. I do. I always go for the Argonians. Every time.
It's either the lizards or the robots. He's got a type, chat. He's got a type.
Listen, it's because who wants to explain
Do
why
I need to make
Argonians
myself
have
an
tits?
android? No.
I have an android. I had an android character, still do.
Yeah, I know. You made me make one for you.
I did, and then I did nothing with said character.
You have a really cool mask that we bought.
I'm
that we
too
based the entire
fat to do the rest of the costume.
No, you're not.
Yes,
You're
I am.
Unconfident. Backroom said it's either robots or demons. Ghosts cannot communicate to the living if there is something communicating and messing with you, and you cannot see it. It's a demon, not a ghost. I could make a droid character. I had Watson.
True. I was gonna make you
And
that character.
You did like Watson.
I was gonna make you that character.
I know. I still wouldn't be against it.
It's not gonna be a real TV. But I could probably
I
3D
know.
print you a helmet.
There's people that do it.
I know.
You don't want me to sacrifice a TV.
Do you want to sacrifice a TV?
I'm not the one doing it. It's just an effigy at that point. What do you think of that fembot from that Star Wars ripoff Star Chaser? I don't know that he's seen that.
I need a reference.
Let's see. The best 3D movie ever made.
I don't know about that.
That's what it says on their poster.
I don't know about that.
The only Star Chaser I got was somebody's somebody's Transformers OC. Oh, she kind of looks like one of the Silverhawks.
Ah, Silverhawks.
Which you also liked.
The Silverhawks were not robots.
Yes,
I
they
did not
were.
like the copper monkey.
No, he was ridiculous. Fembot. I almost feel like she's too humanoid for you.
Nah.
Yeah. I feel like you have a type, and if it's faceless and an asshole, you like it.
K2.
K2! I even buy you that fancy
love
fucking
K2.
figure, and you never
not
took
in
him out of
a
the box.
not in a romantic way, but I love K2. I did take him out of the box. What do you mean?
You didn't let me see him out of the box. You're like, yeah, I put him back, and he's not ever coming out.
I didn't say that.
You said that directly to me.
I don't think I said that.
I never got to see him in person, ever, or on camera. You never showed him to me. You said, yeah, I took him out, he's really neat. But I put him back.
I did. I didn't want the
I'm not
box
gonna
getting
take
messed
him
up.
out.
It was a black series. You got me.
Yeah, I know. I bought you with my fucking money.
Yeah.
And you never let me see. It was expensive at the time.
It was.
It's still pretty expensive, honestly.
What is it now? Just curious.
Less than what I bought it for. It was like 50 when I bought it for you.
What is it now? Like what, 40, 30?
25.
To be fair,
But
Rogue
think
One
about
had
it.
just
It's
come out.
super old.
Not that old. In terms of toys, I've got older.
Yeah, but for modern toys,
Okay, define modern.
I mean, like, modern action figures. Like, ones that were made recently. They don't last the same way as they used to.
That's why it's back in the box!
But that's die-cast. I got you a Black Series die-cast.
Why do people celebrate Pride Month and even in July? Just curious. Why not?
Yeah, doesn't really affect anybody else.
I don't have an answer other than why not. I don't know.
For fun. And some people aren't able to make it to the celebrations that happen in June, so why not have a little bit in July? It's not like they're saying it's the whole month. They're just having Pride celebrations. Welcome back, Gran.
Hello, Gran. I think the red thread looks kind of nice. It's a very nice touch.
I agree. Man, you really are doing everything in this one, huh?
Yeah, just very little though.
I mean, I'd probably do a Pride Parade in October, because
Oh,
I would die out here, currently. There's too much sunshine for me to go to normal events.
Is it supposed to be like that? I guess it is. I mean, I guess that makes sense, because that's where the... Okay. Okay! Sure. Why not? I definitely measured it. Why is it like that?
I don't know.
It's not gonna hurt anything, I'm just curious. I'm gonna have to...
My tummy does not feel great. I haven't eaten.
You should. You should consume the food.
I don't know that I want to.
Chat, have you eaten tonight?
What's this? Kobold
Who's going to
actually
Buc-ee's?
paying attention to eating? God damn it. You're not going to Buc-ee's. You can't fucking eat anything there.
Yeah, but everybody else can.
Oh, Blister has. Gran has consumed 5 tacos today.
I had
Zila's
3.
eaten.
I had 3 tacos.
Eat at the start of stream. Good job, Blister. Martin's eaten. Good. Gran said turkey tacos. Which Kobold, I think, can eat?
I can, in fact. As a matter of fact, that's what I had.
Oh my god, twinsies. She said, I just ate a ramen noodle.
A robin noodle? Just
Ramen
one?
noodle.
Was it noodles made by Robin, or was it a noodle made out of Robin?
What is eating the beaver nuggets? I don't know if you can eat. Isn't it just like caramel popcorn puffs? Because he could eat those, but I think that's
caramel.
Yeah, that's like his big thing.
I
He
could
doesn't
be
like
trapped.
chocolate.
I like caramel and I like honey. I could be trapped with either of those two things.
Blister, I'm gonna stop you right there. That is not a question you could ask to people.
What? Can Kobold eat? Yes, I can.
Okay, Blister, I'm not gonna explain it to you. That is an inappropriate question that you should not ask people. Just for me, please do not ask people that from now on. Unfortunately, it is a reference to a private part, and you should not be saying those things. It was very funny, but do not ask people that. God damn it. Verguba. That's a good way to say
I gotta get that old dad laugh going on here.
I know. Every time I hear that laugh, I just think of that one fucking gif of Jabba laughing. No, that one's an old one, Blister. That's not a new slang.
Oh no,
been
that's
around
like
since, the
70s.
50s.
No, Beaver's like 70s.
I don't know. Either way, the reason I'm letting you know is because that one's a very commonly known one. Especially to older people. Martin had 2 burgers, curly fries, 2
Yeah,
large
okay,
fishes.
you're right, Lister. However, certain words mean it more than others.
Yeah. Grant had said, a ramen noodle. It is a small green and black noodle that hangs around a bat noodle. I see. I was just like, robins aren't green and black.
No, but it is
And I was
very
like,
young
oh, it's Robin and
and
Batman.
flexible.
Kobold?
What? Because he's an
I'll
acrobat.
get the squirt bottle. What is going on with you tonight?
What do you mean? He's an acrobat.
The way you phrased that was not acrobat.
Robin is way younger than Batman. What do you mean?
You know what? Never mind.
I
Don't
thought
want
Robin was like Batman took him in like his father or some shit.
He did. But the way you said it.
It is a little odd.
Yes.
But did he legally adopt Robin? Because like if that's the case,
No.
right? He didn't. He didn't adopt Grayson. So like or any of the other ones for that matter, but like
Nope.
my thing is, right, with that whole concept. Right? I'm not a big superhero person, so I don't know the actual answer to this, but like wouldn't like people know who Dick Grayson is? But only Dick knows who Batman is?
Batman is. Yeah.
And like wouldn't they just kidnap Grayson and be like, alright, well tell us who the fucking Batman is?
Well, because Grayson would die before he told anybody who Batman was.
Counterpoint? Didn't he also become a Joker?
Yeah, specifically because he would rather sacrifice himself instead of giving up who Batman was. That's the reason why he became the Joker. Was he legally adopted several times? I don't read the comics. I don't know. I don't even watch the shows, to be fair. Lego Batman, Best Batman. We don't know.
I'm a big fan of Adam West. Adam West Batman is so bad.
Man. That was Tim Drake, not Dick Grayson. Oh! Different Robin.
Oh, I didn't know that. Dick Grayson was the Robin from the I don't know why I want to say Adventures of Batman, but it was the ones that were in like the 2000s era, right?
Batman the Animated?
Yes, Batman Animated Series. That's what it was called. I mean, I believe that, Blister. I've only seen Damian Wayne in shorts, and I genuinely do not like him. I think Damian's a prick.
The antithesis of Farley's Nearly. That's pretty good. The true Batman can beat anyone up with enough prep time. Basically. I mean...
That's why everyone's afraid of him, including, like, real superheroes.
I kept seeing, Thank you for that reference material, Grant. I kept seeing this short about Superman being against ladies, and the ladies are just like, you wouldn't hit a woman, and Superman stops. And Batman's just like, the fists of justice are unisex.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I feel like Batman would punch. I think he regularly does punch women, actually, if I think about it. Fucking... Doesn't he have, like, the Poison Ivy and, like, the most women villains? Catwoman? Mr. Freeze's dead wife. Pretty sure he punched her once. I can't confirm if that's a true statement or not. I'm gonna be so real. Nobody's correcting me.
Yeah.
Did he actually punch his wife? Hold on. Wait,
I don't know.
Wait, nobody corrected me. Did?
I don't know on that one.
Wait. And is Damien like his real son? Because it's like a Wayne.
And if so, who's the dad?
I-
Or who's the
Wait.
who's
What?
who's the mom? And Preg.
Also Harley.
Sorry,
Harley's
Batman
another
is
woman.
the mother.
Can confirm bats are like
Catwoman.
seahorses.
Fuck it.
Harley Quinn, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, whatever. Although that's the
Ra's al
isn't
Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul daughter name. What was the? He also has the fucking robot lady with the orb head.
Yeah.
That was another one. All women. That's a lot of women that Batman fights.
That's supposed to be Damien's mom?
Wait, Ra's al Ghul is Damien's mom? Batman got down with Ra's al Ghul? And not Catwoman? I'm disappointed.
I think I don't know that he actually... I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know.
Because instead of being
Not
Robin...
with Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a way to get back at fucking Ra's al Ghul. He's like, I'm gonna fight you, Batman! I fucked your daughter. What?
Consensually. She's in love with me now.
I have a son with your daughter.
I'm gonna abandon her.
We're related now. What the fuck do you... What?
Talia.
I don't want to fight this guy anymore. He's just saying some fucked up shit. The fight's off. I don't...
She got pregnant and then hid it from Bruce until she just left him with Bruce. Oh. Interesting. I don't know. Honestly, Blister, it's been going on since... God.
Yeah, Batman lore, I don't know.
1939.
Okay, counterpoint, so is Superman. Superman's, like, also stupid old. Superman canonically fought in World War II. Batman did not!
Superman was 1938.
Yeah, I know.
So 1 year before Batman.
Yeah, I know, but Batman did not fight in World War II. Was he a draft dodger?
Well, hold on. I don't know. Superman couldn't fly at first, yeah.
Correct.
And he had that stupid cellophane S that he'd do.
That was just in Superman 2. It didn't do anything but inconvenience them slightly.
That's true. Bruce Wayne was a millionaire.
That's why I'm asking!
Yeah, he was a draft dodger. He was a billionaire and he didn't go to war.
Bastard. What a bastard. So Bruce Wayne chose to not fight the Nazis.
He was the only person willing to adopt all the war orphans and make them into child soldiers. Fuck.
Again? Fucked up. Is that where the lore of Batwoman comes from? It's just Batman?
Maybe.
In drag to try and draft dodge?
Hell yeah. It's true, he could be a drag king.
He does wear a lot of leather. To be fair, there's a reason Batman only comes out at night to fight. And it's because if he came out during the day, that city would be hot as shit and he would just be sweating to death.
He just dies middle of New York in the heat, coming out in the daytime.
When have you ever seen him in costume drinking a glass of water? Okay, there was that one time, but that was kind of a joke.
I've seen him drinking a cup of coffee.
Okay, but I've seen Superman drink a cup of coffee. And Superman doesn't wear all black. it's
You remember when Superman literally reversed time by flying around Earth? That was stupid as hell, says Aunt Kappas. You right, dude.
It was stupid as hell.
Right. Oh my god, the fucking video where Superman's shaving by launching his laser eyes at his face.
What about that one where he gave himself a lobotomy? In the middle of, like... the middle of, like, an office building.
May I read you a post that I have found? Not the one that I just sent you, I just thought you'd like this.
Sure, go for it.
But, do you want 6 string cheese sticks? That's hard to say.
Yes.
Me, no, that's way too many. You, I deep fried them and here's some marinara sauce. Alright, yeah, that's a nice warm-up to what I'm actually going to eat. Why is that? Why is one an appetizer and the other one is not?
Well, because you're not supposed to order it for yourself. You're supposed to order it for the table of 6.
That's bullshit, and you know it.
Listen, just because I order 2 orders, one for each of us, doesn't mean we're supposed to eat them all.
No, because then you take half of mine, too.
I do. I love cheese.
I know. I have a new kind of cheese that I'm going to...
Honey and cheese together? Mmm.
Oh, babe. So, you know I told you that there was this bread cheese that I found that you're supposed to bake in the oven?
Okay, I'm interested in bread cheese.
There's a garlic bread cheese, and I bought it, and I tried it, and oh my god, the edges get so crispy, and the inside is chewy like a cheese curd, and it is so fucking good.
Oh.
And you will love it.
And Campus Pink's the gay one.
Yeah, it's true.
Green is the
is
weak one. And that's all I know. I didn't know there were more than those.
I love brie with honey. Does honey make me cough? Yes. Will I stop eating baked brie with honey? No. Gran, you may be allergic to honey. And by proxy, allergic to bees. Please do not die. If you want something that is adjacent to honey and still kind of tastes like honey...
Wait, hold on, wait. Wait, it makes you cough and you continue to eat it?
Okay.
You know,
Gran,
my throat's kind of closing up. This is good shit, though.
Yeah, it's fucking Bitsy with the fucking peanut M&Ms.
It's okay, I got medicine for it. Just for the green ones, though.
Fuck it. But, you're fine being stung by bees, but you can't eat the... That's interesting. But if you want something that tastes very similar to honey and is adjacent to honey, agave syrup is very close in texture. A little bit looser, but
It
I feel
does
like
not
that would be
taste the
fine on
same.
top of a brie.
It
It
does
is
not.
very close.
It does not taste the same. As a honey connoisseur, it does not taste the same.
Yeah, well,
Do
Kobold,
not let
nobody
this
asked
bunny
you.
lie to you.
Kobold, nobody asked.
He works for
You
Big
use agave for your coffee.
He works for
Try
Big
it.
Agave. Don't let him
Gran
trust you.
already uses agave.
Yeah, it's not the same as honey, though.
I
One-
said adjacent.
One makes you cough.
Well, you know what else isn't honey? The fucking honey packets that you get from KFC. Those bitches have no percent honey.
They ain't good.
That shit is just fructose.
I like fructose, but they don't taste like honey.
Agave syrup tastes like those honey packets.
Nah, agave syrup tastes better.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he works for the Governmilk too, but Big Agave is another problem.
Ow.
Far, your lore's gonna be weird. Dude,
Nobody writes this shit down.
That's because they're all afraid of Big Milk. I never said Big Milk out loud before.
Now you're like, oh man, that's crazy.
Fucking funny.
You're silly, Kobold. You know what agave is? Agave is
Cactus
pre-tequila.
is a cactus.
It's pre-tequila.
It's a cactus.
I know, tequila is made of agave.
Is tequila. Tequila.
Yeah! Tequila! For a while on Steam, I was Big Eggs because of the similar joke. Huevos grandes. I remember a while ago I was joking with my sibling that Big Poncho was making the rain so he could sell everybody more poncho. Kobold.
I do own a rain stick.
And multiple ponchos.
I might be Big Poncho.
I'm G-Man confirmed. Excellent. We're at an amusement park and it was raining. Ah, lovely. In a Discord, I was Spoon Lord, Lord of Spoons. I am the Sand Guardian, Guardian of the Sand.
Fuck off!
Poseidon fears me! Fuck off! Grant said, I made a joke in a chat earlier and the person read it and then giggled out the word what? Because it was the most cursed I had ever been to him. Wonderful.
You know, I like how this looks. The red really pops.
Yeah.
This is
one's
what
a
I
lot more
mean!
Fun for you.
This is what I mean! Red thread on a black surface, not just black on fucking black!
I was gonna say, you're having more fun with this one than you did with your mom's purse, huh?
This also has texture.
Mhm.
It's not just flat and boring. It's fucked up.
Well, you know, we do have our our grown-up area in case you ever want to be cursed. We just gotta shield the eyes of the youngins. Unfortunately, I have the paper towel habit of a much wealthier woman. That's a great one.
Who said that? That's fucking funny.
Somebody whose at is Staceballs. The shoe fits.
Oh.
Uh-oh. What?
Do your hands move, Farley? No. They do not. Currently.
Oh yeah, my hands on here don't move. I would love if they did. I do have a model where it does move, but I can't use that because that would require me streaming it to Kobold, and when I turn on my screen share...
We did this on stream the other day, and it's slideshow. Surprisingly, the other day it worked relatively well. It still stuttered here and there, but it was actually working really well.
But yeah, my internet kills itself if I share my screen, so I unfortunately cannot do that. Or at least not yet. I could try it, I guess. That would require some setup on your part, though, Kobold.
Yeah, we can do that. And then just have it set up, you know, just in case. To swap back in case things don't work. But I'm down.
We can test it out, see what's up.
We can practice that this weekend and set that up for maybe Monday, where there's less stuff going on.
I'd be into that. I am seeing a lot about this one fucking series called K-pop Demon Hunters, and I don't know what to think about it.
What you think about? They're K-pop stars that hunt demons. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. I just don't know. I've not seen it.
That's typically what most Koreans do.
I'm gonna burp.
Kobold does not know anything about Koreans.
No. Oh, hey, if anybody went to Offkai, maybe test yourself for potential COVID. Because there's quite a few people who are saying that they haven't. I was wondering if I could stream the Minecraft build, if that's okay with y'all. I would recommend talking to Kyo. I wouldn't mind.
I got permission to do a stream. That would be definitely a question for her if you can stream.
She is very sweet. If you
She
DM
will
her, I'm
probably
sure she would
say
be happy.
yes. However,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's not our server.
It's not our server. I don't want to give permission for something that is not mine. She will probably tell you yes, but I would definitely check with her first. I don't want to overstep my bounds because it's not my server. I'm not a mod. I can't be like, yeah, that's not against the rules. Because I don't know. I asked permission to stream it.
Grant said, I like what part of it I've seen so far. I started it a few days ago thinking it was a show, and then I saw it was a movie, and I didn't have time to finish it before bed. I noticed that the expressions get kind of cartoony and kind of remind me a little bit of, like...
However, we would absolutely... we would love to have you on and build with you. That'd be fun.
It kind of reminds me of, like, Turning Red.
Oh.
Well,
we did
just
not care
with
for
some of the
Turning
facial
Red.
expression. You did not care for Turning Red.
You didn't like it either. Don't you lie to me.
But it wasn't...
Don't you lie to me. You didn't like it. I didn't really care for Encanto either, but... The story
I
was
just don't
weak.
think you like Disney movies.
The story was weak. Coco was amazing.
You're a Disney freak. You're a Disney freak, but you don't like Disney movies.
Coco was amazing, and Kanto was weak.
That's fair. I've heard that the movie Wish was also extremely weak.
It was. What I'm kind of afraid to see what the new one is. It Luca? What is the new one that's coming out?
No, Luca's an older one.
There's a new one coming out.
Elio? Something like that? Where it's like a space kid? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, Elio. I was right. Thanks, Blister.
Is it any good? Has anyone actually seen it? Because Disney hasn't been making very good films as of late.
Disby. Disby is not making very good films. Barry Benson really fell off.
You like jazz? No one likes jazz.
Sometimes. Oh, it got panned?
What do you mean it got panned?
It got panned?
What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does panned mean? Does that mean like what? Direct to fucking VHS? What are we talking here? I don't know what that means.
Oh, it means that they completely sacrificed all of the advertisements. But it is out. Okay, I was worried that when you said it got panned that it wasn't there. Gotta make pansexual. Do I wear hats? No.
Farley has a big head, but I'm trying to make Farley wear a hat.
My goddamn head too big for me, goddamn.
I'm a fucking leather worker. Let me make you a goddamn hat.
They won't look good on me.
Yeah, they will. If it's fitted to your fucking head.
I'm just gonna look silly. I'm gonna look like a fucking bobblehead. Has the lowest box office opening of any Disney movie in recent years.
That's crazy, considering Stitch is also out.
Encanto being weak is insane, real shit.
What do you mean? Encanto was absolutely weak. Storyline-wise, her whole storyline is just... I don't have any powers like the rest of my family. Oh, my power is to be a housewife. Like, real shit, that's fucked up.
Lord of the Rings hater take.
Alright, Zila, I mean, if you're into somebody's superpower being a fucking housewife, you go right ahead and you think whatever you want to think.
Grant says Encanto is my favorite Disney movie and it is gorgeous. I just don't think Kobold likes Disney movies. I'm gonna be so real.
I thought
he doesn't
Coco
like
was better.
Disney, but he likes Disney, but only for the parks. And only for Disneyland, and maybe Disney Sea.
Disney Sea was pretty good.
Coco is better than Encanto. That's fair.
And why the hell don't we talk about Bruno? It's not his fault he got fucked with a fucked up power.
Watch Little Mermaid.
You
for
think
the
he
first
did that
time
shit on
yesterday.
purpose? No. He was gifted with the fucking death sight. It's not his fault. So they all fucking locked his ass in a wall. That's fucked up.
Elio cost $250 million and it's only made $21 million. That's their fucking fault for not advertising.
No,
That's a terrible loss.
Not good. Maybe if they went back to traditional animation, they'd make more money.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. Let Pixar have their thing and make your own goddamn movies. Stop making the shit that Pixar's already making. Nobody really cares about Frozen anymore, okay? And your other two movies were kind of a flop. Fucking Tangled was kind of a flop. I liked it. That's not me saying I don't like it. But yeah, I agree, Zila. I 100% agree. The new bubbly Pixar is shit. It's kind of like what happened to Cartoon Network. Like, they went very bleh. Like, somebody was like, well, we're gonna do this style, and then everyone had to do that style. You know?
Went low effort, yeah.
But no, so what I was saying, just like Brave did not do well, and Tangled did not do well. I liked both of those movies better than I liked Frozen. But Frozen wasn't bad. I don't hate Frozen. I hated hearing that fucking song constantly when I was still working retail. But we are making each other sandwiches now, so look, I just wish they'd go back to... They had a fucking steampunk pirate fucking movie planned. For, like, a traditional media steampunk pirate movie planned. It's just... Princess and the Frog didn't do well enough. And it got shit canned. Princess and the Frog is great. It just didn't make enough at drop.
Kobold didn't get to see it until very
No,
recently.
I didn't. It was very good.
I watched it with him for the first time. Yeah, it is a very good movie, and I wish they'd go back to making shit.
I'm gonna be real. The ride at Disneyland that they put in,
Not great.
very mid. They
You did
didn't.
not like it.
It's in compared. Look, I know it comes from a place of racism, but in compared to Splash Mountain, it does not. It doesn't hold up. I'm sorry. It wasn't going to be a sequel to Treasure Planet. It was going to be a prequel.
I wish Treasure Planet did better. It's genuinely one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. I loved it.
Shit, did I just fuck this up? I think I did. Oh well. Well, we're gonna scoot it back the other way just a little bit here, and we're gonna pretend I didn't just fuck that up. Whoops. Oh well. That's gonna be a little extra thick. Fuck it. Treasure Planet was fantastic. So was Atlantis.
Yeah.
And the fucking Atlantis TV show was also great.
I'm fucking pissed. We got 2 movies during that era that were like that, and then no more.
Treasure Planet didn't do well.
I know, which is stupid.
Well, I mean, okay,
It's because they didn't advertise it.
right. It's gonna be the same shit with Ello. With Elio Degenerate.
Zila, you've never seen Treasure Planet?
You should, bro.
You should, it's good.
It's an animated film that is the story of Treasure Island, but it takes place in space.
There's like steampunk space shit. It's so good. There's a really hot alien cat lady, if that gets you.
There is a hot cat lady. And there's also kind of like there's a Goonies vibe that goes on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Professor
Dogman,
Mortimer.
cat lady, robot that's voiced by Robin Williams.
Ben is Robin Williams?
I don't know if it's Robin Williams.
I don't
It
think
might not
so.
be. I may be thinking of something different. Hold on.
The Bioelectronic Navigator. Ben for short. I've lost my mind. You haven't found it, have you? I make that fucking reference all the fucking time. I will make that reference until I die.
Martin Short. I stand corrected.
Okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that wasn't... Whew.
My brain was too old. Old thoughts help.
They need to stop with the fucking live actions.
Yeah.
Nobody wants them. Nobody wants them. I also love how actually faithful it is to fucking Treasure Island. It's just in a sci-fi take. And fucking Morph is just pink flubber.
Yeah, Long John Silver's arc is cool. His design was super neat.
He's
I
a
love all
cyborg.
the steampunk elements. Yeah.
Genuinely, if you get a chance to watch that, it's from the same people that made Atlantis, so it's in similar art style. If you get the opportunity to watch it, you should, because it is a fantastic movie. I still play the games from time to time. I have the old PlayStation 1 game and a Game Boy game that is actually relatively fun. The Game Boy game is incredibly unfair. It was back when you used to have lives, and to continue the game off, it would give you a code at a certain point.
Interesting.
Yeah. Where you had to enter like a code to continue your game. If you died. Because it was a relatively long game and they knew shit was hard as fuck.
Man, I miss when... I mean, I guess, with autosaves and with regular saves and shit like that, it's not needed anymore. I remember back in the 90s and super early 2000s, they used to have codes that they'd give out in games to make sure that you could continue.
Yep. That's exactly the thing that happened.
Yeah. We had a little book of all of the codes for this one game called Journeyman that my dad wrote down. I love the music from that game. It's also a really interesting game. It's a really hard one.
I don't know why. My brain seems to remember the fucking Treasure Planet Game Boy game having a banger soundtrack. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to look it up later and see why I remember that being a thing.
Want to see How to Train Your Dragon? Isn't it the live action? Yeah, I like the animated one.
The animated
I don't
one's
know
pretty
about-
good. I don't like live action. I think it's a cop-out. If it's not the same movie and it's a new movie, it's just live action, I'm okay with that, right? Because it's its own thing, but I'm fairly certain it's just the original movie that they're redoing in live action. And that's just not... It's not creative, it's not good, it's just kind of a shit practice.
If they don't wreck on the shit, yeah, very true.
I will say though they did pick good actors for it because the dude definitely looks like fucking Hiccup.
My brain kind of shut down. Oh, it's already 11, that's why.
Alright, I will sew this last piece on, and then we will call it there. Because it's just one little bloop. But this is basically... Well, it's not done. To be very clear, it's not done. Because I still have to do the border, and I have to do this other piece. But, I don't know. I think, so far, the red looks nice. Against that gator skin.
People are complaining about Hiccup's girlfriend because of her skin and the hair color, which is crazy.
Okay, wait. So okay. I don't know about the skin, right? They're supposed to be fucking Norse. So Swedish.
Take care, Zila.
Oh, later, Zila.
You have a good one.
So I don't know what his girlfriend looks like, but as far as hair color goes, brother, hair dye has existed for thousands of fucking years. And if you don't want to dye your fucking hair, a wig. That's why they have hair and makeup. What the fuck?
She's like a light brunette.
Okay, I don't agree. Yeah, that's bad. That's a bad choice. But, in terms of
I don't
casting,
get what they're talking about skin color.
was she
looks
pasty?
Fine. She's pretty pasty.
Yeah, then I don't. Yeah, that's just people being whack.
Like, straight up, I don't know. I get her not being blonde, yeah.
That's a problem.
Whatever,
because
like,
that's
she's
but
just...
that's an easily fixable problem. And hell, we have fucking CGI now. All they had to do was just color correct her fucking hair. Also, side note, is that fucking Katniss? Looks like Katniss Everdeen.
I don't know. They say they're from different tribes, and that's why it's more ethnically diverse. Which makes sense, yeah. There was other tribes
Okay.
back then, yeah.
Yeah, but they would have not been that close together. That's not how it
But I think that's the
works.
thing, is their place, I guess, is supposed to be like a melting pot.
If it's a melting pot, then everybody would look the same. Because it's a melting pot. With not a very high population. Everybody is everyone's dad.
I disagree with some of the casting choices that they made.
Look, she
Quite
looks
a few,
fine.
actually.
She doesn't look anything like Hiccup's girlfriend, but she looks fine. They should have just dyed her hair blonde.
Yeah.
I would agree. That is a good complaint. I think they casted Hiccup well.
Yeah,
God, what did they do? What does Hiccup's dad look like? Did they cast him well?
Babe, I'm not gonna keep looking it up. I don't know. I don't know how to look up that character. I'm not trying to see a bunch about that movie.
That's fair.
My brain's already kind of dead.
Right, she's blonde in the animated movie, and she's not blonde in the live action.
Live action. I don't know why.
Yeah, it literally doesn't make sense when that's something you could just dye their hair. Or put a wig on. This isn't like a situation like what happened with Hawkeye. No, I refuse to be blind. This is like... Alright, you're playing a blonde character. So, dye your hair.
I'm a Moneymancer. My only real spell is Summon Dollar. Damn.
That's thuggish.
The dad is Gerard Butler, which makes sense because he voices the dad in the original movie. Okay.
Okay. I don't know what Gerard Butler looks like.
Dad looks the same in both. Wrong account. Oh, hey, J-Ray Fan Club. Nice of you to pop in.
What does Gerard Butler look like?
What?
What does Gerard Butler look like? You don't have to show me. You don't have to show me just the actor, Gerard Butler, not the.
Oh, he's the guy that played fucking 300.
What?
Spartan Kick.
Did they make him... Blister, did they make him big? Is he... Because I feel like I remember Hiccup's dad being, like, big. Like,
I mean, he was
overweight.
But it's mostly... What they've done is mostly just big cloth. Which, I mean, it comes across. It comes across. And they widened him out a bit.
Okay, alright, I'm okay with this. I'm also okay with it being fucking Leonidas. I haven't seen him in anything in a long time.
I couldn't remember his name, which is why I said Spartan Kick.
I couldn't
was just
remember his
"You'll know who
name
I'm talking
either."
about." You'll know who I'm talking about.
Thank you, Plague Bunny. I could not remember his name. His character's name.
I don't either. Lister.
I don't either?
I just know that I've seen him from the fucking... This is Sparta! All of the YouTube poops back in the day.
Did you never see 300?
No.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
What about the meme movie that was made by the same people that did Scary Movie? I think it was just called 300.
I have not.
It's so bad. It's just as bad as the real thing. Except Shrek is there for a brief moment.
That's why I said yeah. Oh, Meet the Spartans.
Meet the Spartans, not the 300. I apologize. Wait, is it... The 300 is something. I don't remember what, but it's something. Is it It's Roger from fucking American Dad. I don't know why that popped into my head. Probably because 300. Because there were 300 Spartans. Did I not stamp this hole? Oh, shit. Meet the Spartans is such a bad movie. I miss all those B-rated comedies.
Yeah. You just don't really see them anymore.
No, you don't. Well, to be fair, they don't really hold up.
No, but that's kind of the charm of them. They were terrible, just like Italian Spider-Man.
Oh man, I fucking love Italian Spider-Man!
It's so bad.
Respect women!
Make me sandwich.
Make me a sandwich, bitch.
Goddamn. Italian Spider-Man.
You know what's fucking crazy? He's 100% in the Spider-Verse.
I hope so.
I want to rewatch Italian Spider-Man. It's very short. He's not even... He doesn't even have powers. He's just an asshole. No spider bit him. He's just a guy. It's such a bad movie. I also want to see that fucking the Indian fucking Star Wars movie, the Punjabi Star Wars movie that is not Star Wars and is like its own fucking thing that's actually pretty good.
Love it.
Superhero movie.
Cuts through
I wish that superhero movie didn't have fucking Drake Bell in it, you know? Although it did have, what's his face from fucking Airplane? The fucking comedy legend. I can never remember actors' names.
Me either. The man who saved the world.
Leslie Nielsen, that's it. Right, and they're coming out with a new aeroplane, I think, that's got Liam Neeson in it, right? Instead of, and I think they just did that because the names are close. Because Liam Neeson is not funny.
I'm not gonna lie, for a second I didn't think that you were referencing a movie, and I was just like, why did you say airplane like that?
Like what?
Aeroplane.
Yeah. Yeah. It's totally the name of that movie and not how I say aeroplane.
Kobold. They're not even spelt that way anymore.
What do you fucking mean?
It's airplane. AIRPLANE. They haven't been called aeroplanes since the 20s.
You shut the fuck up! It's easier to say, okay?
Commonly used to refer to airplanes in the early 20th century. However, the exact date and time when the term fell out is not explicitly mentioned. Late 19th century to mid 20th, where airplane had replaced it. Kobold.
Listen,
Kobold.
it's aeroplane. I'm not giving that one up. I do genuinely say aeroplane. Alright.
I just had to make sure that you knew.
That I knew that I'm wrong?
That way.
What do you mean they're not spelt that way?
It's spelt AIRPLANE. Aeroplane is AERO.
No. Yeah, I know. It's AEROPLANE. That's how you spell aeroplane.
Yes, but that's not what people say for plane. They say airplane. AIRPLANE.
Well, that's so fucking uncouth. No shit, it's in the air.
Who the fuck uses uncouth?
Plague Bunny, it's horseless carriage.
And also, Kobold, what does arrow mean? If not air.
It means air, but fancy. It's Latin.
Oh, is that like you with your... How did you say it? Ambiance? You say it...
Shut the fuck up. I said that wrong, and I admit that I was wrong. You don't have to keep reminding me. I thought it was a different word, okay?
I love you.
Anyway, chat, how do we liking the red on the black?
I like it. It looks sick.
I think it's nice.
And I imagine the red's a bit darker in person when it's not underneath the
It's,
white light.
yeah. I mean, it stands out. Well, let me see. That's a good example. Because it's denser. So.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Swibbly wibbly.
Okay. Well, we did something.
I made you yawn.
No. I said, okay, we did something. Okay, so now all we have left is the bottom one.
Aye.
And then around the edge, and this piece will be basically done, except for the panel that'll go here. Which, again, I haven't decided with the shape that I want to go with, so I'm going to add that in later. I stamped it on this originally, but I don't want to go with that. I don't want to go with just a generic square. I might. I don't know. We'll see. Are you talking of auto gyro? No. Auto gyro, is that like a helicopter? Because those are called whirly birds.
Whirly gigs, I'll have you know.
It's whirly bird.
It's whirly gig.
It's whirly bird. Because they fly like birds. You can look that up. That's a real fucking saying. I have no idea when from. Please don't be from the 1800s.
Baby, I got bad news for you.
Hold on. I have to look it up. I don't trust you. Give me a moment. Hold on.
(1957 and 1960). It was that's when the show Whirlybirds came about.
Whirlybird, an English language nickname for helicopter, including chopper, copter, hello, heli, and whirlybird.
Hilo.
It does not give me an exact year. But it would have to be after the helicopter was invented. At least it's not the 1800s. To be fair, I don't know when the helicopter was invented.
It's a good question.
I do know how to fly one, though. They're not easy.
It seems to be from the 1950s this time.
Anyway, I think we're actually going to end it there because it is almost 11:30.
1907.
The helicopter was
designed.
invented in 1907?
It was designed, and then the first flight was 1939.
Wait, they designed something in 1907 and then nobody wanted to fly it? They were like, that's a
They
death
didn't
drop!
make it.
Fuck that idea!
Basically.
That's funny. Oh no, I remember those Wright brothers. That shit didn't work the first 12 times. This looks like it's much more deadly with those blades.
Alright. I love you. It is time for us to go, everybody. For now. Thank you all for hanging out with us for so long. We appreciate it. We hope that you've all enjoyed your time while Kobold's been working away. We hope that you have a great day, night, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Be sure to eat good food, drink water, and we will see you all on Thursday. Good night, everybody.
As far as Thursday goes, just as a quick update, it's either going to be more of this, or it's going to be
Belt.
designing a belt project. If I get approval.
Oh, we could
So that's...
raid into Kyo.
We could. Who wants
Do
to
we
raid
want to raid
into
into our
Kyo?
friend? You can keep her company while we are busy being away.
I think we should do
She's
that.
learning Japanese right now.
Who wants to? Oh God, I'm not going to be very helpful there.
No, it's okay.
The only thing I know is this means no. You want to get her link?
I got it. Give me just a moment. Alright. We're gonna go say hi to our friend Kyo. She's learning Japanese. So you all can say hi to her and be sure to treat her nice. Here is her link. Go ahead and do a Kobold raid into Kyo.
Yee, Kobold raid.
Kobold raid!
As far as that goes, good night, everybody.
Good night!